is ready to display messages. I sound louder than normal. Hello, hi, and welcome. It's been 15 minutes. I'm lying. Oh. Hello there, Stream Elements. Great to see you. And hello there, Siri bot. Our very good bot. How we doing today? Hey Vexy, welcome on in Bean. How you doing today? Great to see ya. So one of the things I noticed is that apparently the thing that does the little present drop thing when new people hop in, and all the other things that it does as well, it has a thing that it's trying to advertise to me. It's like you can have people fart on your stream. I'm like, don't know about that. We'll see. That'd be kind of funny. We make that like a special redeem or something, just for the funnies. Cheetie, you're a cute bird. Nuh-uh. Hey, bye, Wolfie. Welcome on in. Hello there, fellow bird. I didn't know you were a bird. It says Wolfie in your name. I thought maybe you'd be a wolf. But of course, remember, guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Here, let me turn that off. How we doing? Good enough. Yes, of course. We've met in VRC once in a Evaldi group. Did you have the same name as By Wolfie? Just keep in mind, I meet like probably hundreds of people every day I'm in VR, so... Who's this down here? Well, it's By Wolfie. You're a little snake down there. Nice. Hello to our one YouTube viewer over there. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I see some people watch on their TV sometime. So, at least that's what YouTube is telling me. Over on YouTube, it's like, yeah, people watch on their TVs. They literally can't talk on there. Doesn't have "bye" in it. Ah, I see. Maybe we met yesterday then. That sounds about familiar. Oh, there's Restreambot. Welcome on in. The stream elements bot is running. That's right. We're live, both on YouTube and Twitch today. We're starting off our stream a little slow. We're gonna do the first 10 minutes just chatting, getting everybody to come in and say hello to everyone, and then we'll get to work on the treadmill. We're in an actual workout space today. Look at that. Look, we got like the stands back there, and then behind me, if I can turn around real quick, I've got the squatting system back there, so I can do some squats if I want to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that today, but maybe we could start looking into doing that. That'd be pretty cool. Hello there, Chaotic Dragon. Welcome on in. My goodness, it's already begun. It's already begun. Hey there, Emily. Welcome on in. How you doing? Emily Davies, 7731. That's you over there. Hope you're having a great day. It's Thursday, I think. Pretty sure it's Thursday. You found another illegally parked car, says Vixie Burb. Wolfie says, it's been a little while. My Evaldi is the one that has the orange eye. Ah, I see. Anyway, Wolfie, how you been? You said it's been a while? What you been up to? Anything interesting? Oh. Is that the garbage? Hold on, I gotta go check this real quick. Oh my gosh. Wow. Isako! Or Isako, hello! Welcome on in. We've got Apple McGuagua. Hello there. And Foyd Master Unite. Ben. No. Yes. Wolfie says it's been alright, just dealing with work and chilling. Heck yeah. Ben. Whoa, holy cow. Hello there to our YouTube viewers. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Let me know in the chat what your plans are for today. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Got any plans for today to prep for your Friday? Apple says, you friends with Fua Fua? No, I don't think so. Don't know anybody by that name. I know somebody by the name of Dua, but not Fua. Ben. I love that. Ben. I feel like maybe I should start like advertising like I'm supposed to over on YouTube as well. Hello there, Rocky. JC Rocky 12. How's it going? Rocky has been summoned. Yes. Guys, do you have your water prepped and ready? We're going to be on this treadmill for a while. Maybe the next 30 to 40 minutes. Are you staying hydrated? Did you eat your breakfast? Because I didn't. I probably should have before doing this, but hey, you know, that's just how it goes. It's only 30 or 40 minutes. We're 7 minutes in, just about to be 8. When it hits the 10-minute mark, we're going to start the treadmill. Give me just a moment here, guys. I'm going to go grab some... Hey, keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up. I see you looking. I can feel it. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Chaotic Dragon says, I'm going to be doing some hiking this weekend, now that the weather is getting warmer. You know what? Hold on, let me change up something here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Now that the weather is getting warmer. Huh. I think I like this mode better. A little less mid-range heavy. I'll have to look into that. I'm sure the other mode will be better for morning voice. Be awesome though. I think Smiley and I are going to start doing that as well. We're going to start doing our hiking as well once the weather is more permitting. Rocky says, Mariana, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, is that really who that is? Is that really Mariana? Whoa. Cool. Well, hello there. How you doing? Mariana's a friend from my old Gmod days, where Hio Cheety Bird used to be Hio Pone. Rocky says, I'm good, thanks, Hio. Also, sis, you see that I said bean. I see? You see? Isako says, what is your wisdom? My wisdom? Let's see here. I think I'll just go straight up with what I did before. Basically, if you're thinking about something and you want to start something, maybe today, just start it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Because sometimes if you overthink things, that thing may never get started. So take a first step forward today and get it started. Who knows? You may have a success. Sometimes you'll fail. And failing is just part of the part of the adventure. That means you'll learn something. That is really random.
Follow Mariana_FR.
That is really random, but it's really cool to see you again, Mariana. I'm so glad that you're still hanging around and having fun. You still look as does your pwn still look just as beautiful as always? Wait, where are we at? Oh, it's 11 minutes. We got to get started. Look at me getting distracted because Mariana's here. Mariana, it's your fault. I'm not getting on the treadmill because you're here. You distracted me. How could you?
Two guys walk into a bar.
Yeah? I'm just kidding, Mariana. There we go. And off we go. The third guy ducks. Yes. Oh, yes. Mariana says, I do VR chat way more than Gmod now. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of just how it goes. You know, after a while, an application goes down. Gmod lasted a very long time, though. I think it came out in like maybe 2003, 2004. And it only kind of is just going down. There's not like much left to do anymore. Time just flies by. Apple says, "Wawa." Oh wait, that's part of their name. I'm no for AI, but not against it. Wait, what? What? Mariana says, you still have the same deep voice. Well, I would hope it wouldn't randomly go really high. I might have to, like, ask somebody about that. Like a doctor. It's like, Doc, my voice is doing weird stuff now.
Please help me. Please help me, doctor. Please help me.
Sounds like Elmo.
Oh my gosh. Can babies or Elmo have diet soon?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chaotic Dragon says, I keep putting off practicing playing my guitar. I think I'll get it right on that after work today. Heck yeah. See, if I kept playing around with the piano, because I have a piano and everything, and I love the piano. And if I actually kept messing around with it and learning it, and hopefully maybe one of these days learning how to read sheet music, I think I could do some pretty cool stuff with it. But here I am being a bird on the internet.
Wah 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 wah
Wah, 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 wee.
a wah wah wiver wah wiver wah wah.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello. Hi and welcome. Wah. The Elmo voice actor is here. Have you ever seen, at least maybe a couple years ago, I don't know if he's like not the Elmo voice actor anymore. Have you seen the Elmo voice actor? You will be super surprised to see who it is. It is like this really tall, buff dude. And it's like, how are you the voice actor for that? I don't think I've ever heard the guy's actual voice. I've only ever heard his Elmo voice before. So I should totally look that up and see how he normally talks. What if he talks even deeper than I do? But then, like, when he's Elmo, he just has this, well, Elmo voice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are my little babies over here. Technically, we have 4 of them, but you can only see 3 in this one because one of them's kind of in a quarantine at the moment. But the yellow one is Peach. This one here, I think, is Mayo. And then the other one is Blue Cheese, which is another bluebird. You can tell them apart because one of them has like a pinkish or a bluish. I'm not really sure what color it is, but it's a little light colored sear, the little piece of flesh on their snoot. And then the Mayo has a dark colored snoot. There's other ways to tell them apart too, but those are the easiest ones. And then this one down here, this is a camera feed of a nest that's outside. And I'm kind of hoping that we get to see some babies get born. That'd be really cool.
Pat the burb.
Pat the burb. Pat me. Yeah. Chaotic Dragon says, imagine him having the deepest voice while pulling off the Elmo voice. I can imagine it. I can technically almost do it. Hello to our YouTube viewers over there. Just saying hi and checking in with you. Hope you're having an okay day. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Wow. Hey, guys, behave yourself. Don't boop me. People wonder how I got this dark snoot. It's from all the boops people give me. Even back in the pony days, I would always get boops on the snoot. May I ask your Discord server? You're on Twitch, so yes you can. It's !chat in the chat. That's !CHAT in the chat. Yeah, White Wolf has donated to the donations before. White Wolf does come in here sometimes. That's the one from Kebab. Yep. We have a little charity drive thing to oh, coffee sounds delicious, but I'm currently on the treadmill right now. I need to finish this workout first, and then after I'm done with this, I'll go get some coffee. How's that sound? But we do a charity drive now. Oh, come on. There we go. A charity drive for Feeding America. So basically, $5 can go and feed 50 people who need food out there, who are actually in need of food. $10 can feed 100 people. And all I request for a stream extension, so we stream for 2 hours, or at least we try to stream for 2 hours. And if we hit a $5 donation, I'll extend it for 30 minutes, but only that one time. Because, you know, I do have other things I need to do too. Yeah. Salesman says, hey, every exclamation point, it's me, everybody's favorite rated salesman, 1997. Welcome on in, Bean. How's it going? I should maybe write that down somewhere. Like maybe up at the top right-hand corner there and explain what a charity donation would do. Rocky says,
I was reading a book about the origin of cappuccino, but it was all froth and no substance.
Yeah, whoa. Oh my gosh. Suddenly a whole bunch of lag. Guys, don't leave me. Dragon says, you play Roblox? I do not play Roblox. I do not play Roblox. Sorry about that, Bean. Don't play a lot of games these days. I play VR, Chad. If you can call that a game. But even then, I don't play games inside of it. Rocky says, you want to see something? Sure, let's see it. Whoa, Zephyrus, you caught a lobster. Guys, don't forget, if you're over on twitch.tv, there's a Pokemon in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. But there's a Pokemon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. If you want to catch it, that's exclamation point, PokeCatch in the chat. Also, guys, we've talked about parking cars here. We can't park the cars here, especially not upside down. Come on. Come on, guys. You guys are getting crazy in here. It's exclamation point PokeCatch over on twitch.tv only, unfortunately. YouTubers can't do it. It's just a limitation of the system. But over on YouTube, you can do a couple different things. You may see a couple different commands scrolling by down here right now. And some of these should work over on YouTube. It's exclamation point like gold, for instance. A little goldfish will pop up on the screen. And I'll say hi to him. Look, there he is now. Hello, Bean. How you doing? This is my pet goldfish that I have in real life. He's over there. See ya. All right, Mariana. Have yourself a good one. Really cool to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around again sometime. Take care and happy dreams if you're going to sleep today. Until next time. Hey, very cool. We'll have to see them over there. So I guess I will be seeing you again. So, geez, Chaotic Dragon, thank you so much for donating $10 to Feeding America. You know what that's gonna do? That is gonna feed 100 people. That's amazing. Great job, Bean. I really appreciate your generosity for that. That's so. Of course, we have to now extend our stream to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. And if I have to take a lunch break in between there, then I will also extend it beyond that as well to compensate for that. Heck yeah. 100 people are going to be fed now. Wow. If you look up how much money, what $10 will do for Feeding America on Google, it basically says that yes, around 100 people will be able to be fed with that amount of money because of the bulk buying power that they have, because they're getting the money that they get. Dude, we're almost at $300. That's like not, this is not a small amount. This is huge. This is like, if you take the $274, right? That's like, what is that? 2,704 people have been fed by you guys. And that's not a small amount. You guys are doing great. Heck yeah. You're an awesome help, Chaotic Dragon. I really appreciate you. Oh, that's fine, Dragon. Imagine that. You're fine, Bean. It is absolutely not a requirement, and that's one of the reasons why I try to make like the point of entry for it so low. I think the least amount that you can put in is $5 anyway, so I make the least amount the thing that triggers the extra 30 minutes. All I really ask is that you guys just enjoy yourselves, even if it's not with me. Enjoying your day is the most important part. So if you're here with us today enjoying time, more power to you. But if you gotta go somewhere else, I totally understand. Dragon Imagine That says, cool. Nah, you're cool. Uh-oh, Rocky, what did you do? I can't look at that. You'll have to post it in the Discord and I'll have to look at it later, okay? Dragons Imagine That says, I play Pokemon Go. Neat. You still go out and walk all the sidewalks and stuff and do that? I haven't seen people playing Pokemon Go in a long time. Not over here anyway. But I'm pretty sure it's still pretty popular out there. Dragon Imagine That says, yeah. Neat. So I'm gonna do the little YouTube thing. I don't know if this actually does anything, but if you double tap the video, you like the stream. I don't know what that actually does, but you can do it. I wonder if that's a metric we can watch. Kind of cool. Oh wait, for YouTubers, because the whole charity thing doesn't work on YouTube. We can make it like a like goal. We can make a like goal for YouTube. Oh my gosh. Testing. There we go. Dragons Imagine That says, what's your favorite Pokemon? For the longest time since Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, I think Blaziken, which is kind of like, to be honest, he kind of looks like Cheetie a little bit, except more red, but Blaziken is probably one of my favorite Pokemon right now. That or Flygon. I always thought Flygon was pretty cool. I don't know, something about like that plant/bug character of Flygon was really cool. Blaziken, it just like was like my first Pokemon because Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire was the first game that I actually played on like a GBA, and I got such a kick out of that. And Blaziken was one of my first Pokemon, and I always thought he just kind of looked cool. What about you guys over on Twitch? What's your favorite Pokemon? Here was PG Leaf green on the Game Boy SP. Oh, neat. Chaotic Dragon says Blaziken was the one that got me through Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire was my first one, and then I did Ruby after that. Oh, that actually fits there? Already did.
Also, that's what she said.
Hey, Mercel. Welcome on in. Working great. No problems. Yeah. Mercel says, yo, what's up, Cheetie? Ah, not much, Bean. How you doing today? Dragons Imagine That says, my favorite is Charizard. Charizard's pretty cool. Charizard was like everyone's favorite dude for like the longest time because he was kind of just really powerful. Like even in the show, he was like going up against like legendary Pokemon and stuff. And everyone was like, yeah, that's cool. I like that. He's a dragon. Everyone likes dragons. Rocky says, hi-oh, I'm going to play some VR, then I'll enter the stream again. Have a great day, Bean. You too, Rocky. See you again soon. Don't forget, you can always do !lurk in the chat to let us know you're leaving. Mercil says, long time no see. It's almost over with school, so I'll have lots of free time soon. That's awesome. Happy vacation to ya. My left controller has died, or something. Let's see if I can reset it. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna be stuck here for a second. I can't see the stream right now. You guys have to wait a moment.
GT statue.
Yep. I am still on the treadmill though, so don't you worry. Still racking up my miles. Waiting for the controller to restart so I can turn this back off. Hello there! I unfortunately can't see who just subscribed. Or subscribed and or what is it called? Followed over on twitch.tv because I'm stuck in a menu and I can't get out of it. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I missed it. Let's see, does it say? I missed it. Who was it? I missed it. Cyberboy! Welcome on in. How you doing? 55126. Burb. Hello. Well, anyway, thank you so much for whoever that was that just subscribed and or followed over on twitch.tv and or YouTube. Thanks so much for stopping in. I unfortunately could not see who it was. There's nothing on my screen that says who it was, unfortunately. I'm guessing it was over on YouTube, because it's not showing up for my Twitch thing over here. Dragons Imagine That says, I have no subs, so I can't make lives yet. Just make shorts. Shorts are really easy to do. Or, I think they are anyway. They're really easy to do, and they're really fun. And people kind of just enjoy them. Flavorboy says, how about you? I'm doing lovely today. I woke up really early. I think I woke up at like 7:20 this morning, which is early for me. I usually don't wake up until 8:30. Mercil says, I'm now playing Mortuary Assistant. Totally perfect game for Eid Mubarak. What? I don't know what that is. You'll have to explain. Dragons Imagine That says, okay, thanks for the tip. Of course. Wah, wah, wah. May have to go. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's Xeon. Hello. Dian says, Kwa, what it flag? Flag what? What do you mean? Somebody's saying goodbye. Dragons Imagine That. Have yourself a good one. Thanks so much for stopping in today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Thursday to you. Until next time. The holy day for you, including me. Nice. Very cool, very swag. Dion says, I just want to blem. What? I'm not sure. No, Twitch does do that sometimes. It'll just randomly flag stuff. If you try and type the stuff again, it'll probably do it. I don't necessarily have any blocked words or anything. I don't think. I don't think I ever set up any blocked words. But Automod will just randomly do that sometimes. Mlems da GT. Guys, Xeon, look! Birds! Birds! Just for you! Wow! Boop. Ah. Did you know that if you make 3 different emojis, it'll actually make your name pop up 3 times on the screen? Did you know, guys? Did you know? Oh wait, does that actually work? You can just throw stuff? Xeon says, did you know Hayo is cute? What? What? What do you mean? Was it toss or throw? Wah! Hey. How long have we been going for? 25 minutes, guys. We've been on the treadmill for 25. Wah! Hey. I would say just using emojis is probably the better one because they make little pop noises and stuff and your name shows up when you use them. The throw just makes it an icon show up on the screen. There you go. See? Just like that. And technically you can do up to 10 with those. But they all have to be different emojis. If you use the same emoji over and over again, it won't actually show up. Boop. Wah. Oh my gosh. You guys are booping like crazy. Holy cow. Wow. Guys, did you know that Chaotic Dragon donated a whole $10? That's 100 people are going to get fed. Isn't that cool? We really appreciate Chaotic Dragon. Boop. Wow. Xeon says, cause you're cute. Nuh-uh. Maybe. But so are you. Lurk has a 1-minute cooldown. Gwa. Guys, did you do your WAS today? Huh? Did you do your WAS today? You should do your WAS. Yeah. You should do your WAS. Wah. Wah. Especially if you're a bird. Wah. Wait. That's not a wah. That's a quack. Get the heck out of here. Mercil. That's not a wah. That's a quack. Wah. Hi, Zephyrus. Mercil says, I do beeps. You sure do. We're almost at 30 minutes. Ian says, boop to Hayo. Boop to cutie. Hello. That's me. And then I think we'll sit down for a little bit. We'll sit our booties down onto the couch and relax. Bless you. All right, Xeon. You take care of yourself. Rest easy, and we'll see you again soon. Oh. My goodness. Don't forget there's also a sound system with the streaming avatars as well. If you're over on Twitch or YouTube, you can do !point sound space what sounds you like to use. If you want to know what sounds are available, just do !point sounds and that's it. And then it'll tell you all the sounds that are available. It'll say they're worth $100 each, but it's just a virtual currency. If you want to know how much virtual currency you have right now, type exclamation point fish in the chat. Which is all free to do. Wow. Oh, we're getting booped by the bird. Did you guys see that? The bird is booping. Oh. Lizard. Mm-hmm. That's not a wah, though. That's not a wah. You need to do your wahs. Guys, you need to do your wahs. Yeah. Why aren't you doing your wahs? I'm listening. I don't hear wahs. I hear lizard. I hear quack. No wahs, though. My goodness.
A wah.
Aw, look at that, guys. We got our first awa from Zephyrus. Great job, Zephyrus. Great job. I knew somebody in here could do an awa. I knew someone could do it. Head pats to Zephyrus. Great job, Bean. Whoa. Oh, we got 2 honks in a row. You guys had the same idea. That's funny. I was wondering why they did that.
A wah. Pat.
Pat. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Good morning to you. How you doing today, Bean? Welcome on through. Yibaday, did you know you can do sounds on the chat? Type exclamation point sounds in the chat right now to find out what sounds are available to you over on YouTube. It'll say they're worth $100 each, but that's just virtual currency. If you want to know how much virtual currency you currently have, it's exclamation point fish in the chat. Bidet says, a little eepy. Hey there, Flera, Sakai. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Thanks so much for the follow over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean.
Thank you for the follow, Flera Sekai.
Flera Sekai says, you have budgies. Instant follow. Yeah, these are my little babies. The little blue one on there is our most active one right now. He absolutely loves this yellow bird, but she loves the other blue bird that's in there. So he's constantly trying to like show off to her right now. And we technically have another bird for him, but they're in quarantine right now. So they're so we have to wait for him to get better.
Fluffy space raptors get the Chimpkin nuggies.
Mm-hmm. Not a correspective love. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is blue cheese right here. This one that's singing to Peach there, the yellow one. And he kind of just sings to everything. If I go up to the cage and hang out for a little bit, he'll come over and sing to me as well. He'll little bob his head and be all happy-go-lucky and he's just a happy boy. A stretch? Hold on, where are we at right now? Are we at 30 minutes? Let's see here. Oh, we're at 32. We're good now. I can stop this. Okay. There we go. We gotta do a stretch over the side. Stretch those legs. And the other side. Yeah. And then down. And then back. There we go. Did you guys do your stretch as well? Don't forget to do your stretch. Blair says, I love your wings. Dude, I love this avatar so much. Look at these things. They're absolutely huge. Look, I'll do a butterfly. Look at that. So cool. Chaotic Dragon says I need to go back to work now. I'll see you again soon. All right, Chaotic Dragon, again, thank you so much for your kind and generous donation to Feeding America. I really appreciate that. We should be live for another nearly 2 hours, about an hour and 45 minutes. So if you want to come back, you are. I think it's an hour and 45. I think it's an hour and 45. But yeah, if you want to come back, you're more than welcome to come back. Have a good one. Until next time. Wow. Hold on, let's pull this over here. Go. And then grab our camera. There we go. Boop Tahio. Get him. What? Oh, hold on. I gotta move the camera so that you can actually boop me. There it is. Oh.
Spam call, spam call, spam call, spam call.
Oh yeah. Boop. Wow. That's good enough. There we go. I could put the full body on today. Wow. Hey. Ibide, not you too. Bum, 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 bum. No, we're not kissing a volley. No, you know better, Xeon. We talked about this. Ursula says, by the way, I'm thinking of buying a PSP soon. Those are awesome consoles. I would definitely suggest, definitely suggesting if you can find one that's already got the custom firmware on it though, so that you can load whatever software you want on it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also, I have to say, if you want one that has good build quality, definitely go for the 1000 series, because those ones are the build quality is just like so much better. The 2000 and 3000 series PSPs were like really flimsy and creaky and stuff like that. The first generation one was just built like a tank. Tim Fagan says, do you want to know how much money of an army of Eggman robots cost? I don't know. How much does that cost? The lives of millions. Definitely more than one Hayo, that's for sure. Zephyr says, I remember getting the Japanese white 1000 PSP for Link Sang before Sony shut them down. Aw. Tim Fagan says, Eggman's robot army would cost trillions of dollars. Well, I don't think we want that. Where does Eggman get all this money? Where does he get all that money from? Oh my goodness. Ursula says, already found it. 150 bucks. Chipped, original charger, 10 games plus 2 physical games, and a case for it all. Nice. $150 for all that doesn't sound too bad. Wow. Yibiday says, how Cheaty Bird, what is your favorite world in VR chat? I don't necessarily have a favorite world. I've never really thought about that before. Yibiday says, I gotta go. Have a good one, Yibiday. Take care of yourself. We'll see you around again soon. Ah, they were called Licksang. Ah, I see. One last boop. Bah. Also found a PS Vita for $250 with original charger, case, 5 physical games, and chip as well. If you're going to get a PS Vita, you definitely want to take a look for the version that has an OLED screen in it. Because those ones, the games, especially if they're very colorful games, look so much better on there. Just make sure that you see a version of the PS Vita with the screen actually on, so you can see if whether or not it has any burn-in on the screen or not. Like somebody left the game running on it. Okay, let's see if we move this down a little bit. Mercil says it is an OLED as well, so forgot to mention it. That makes a heck of a lot more sense that it's that price then. Those ones go for a lot more than the regular ones. If you're looking for cheap, the regular ones are fine, but the OLED ones are far superior in image quality. Ooh, that's a good one, Flora. Hope you get it. Good luck. Zephyr says they got sued to death by Sony. Lixang imported PSP devices to the UK before the UK release date, which Sony alleged was a violation of the trademark rights. Dang. Huh. I wonder why they would do that. That must have been somebody's little bit of a mess up there. It's probably literally somebody put the wrong date somewhere, and all of a sudden now that they're like in a multi-million-dollar friggin' lawsuit because of it. Remember to cross your T's and dot your I's, guys. Zephyr says, when games and hardware had different release dates. Mercil says, I'm going to ask my dad if he'll cover the shipment fee for me. Well, I would say if you're going to get either of them, the PSP would definitely be the one to go for, simply because the market of games available for that one and movies as well is much larger than the PS Vita. There's also, if you have a nice TV like a plasma or something like that, they also had something called a PS TV that you could look into that does play PS Vita games, but I don't know if you can still download games to it or not. I'll have to check that. Because it was like, I think it was one of those consoles where it was like an online only thing. Ah, I see. Russell says it's like $13 per shipment inside the country. Nice. Zephyrus also says, this was back in 2005-2006 when consoles were released regionally. Europe was several months behind Japan and USA, so it was cheaper to import than wait for a local copy. Wow. That much of a difference. Well, it's also like did you know that there's actually technically a eye and face tracker for the Quest 2, 3, and 3S right now called Paper VR? Like right on a piece of paper kind of thing. Paper VR. I think I've heard it's like $200 to $250 right now, which is not too bad for eye and face tracking. However, they only seem to have a website available over in China or Japan. I'm not sure if it's Taobao, if anyone knows what that is. And I cannot for the life of me log into it because I'd love to switch my Quest 1 over to be face tracked, because that thing has a beautiful OLED panel inside of it. But I think maybe my better bet would probably just be to get a PSVR 2 again if I wanted to do that. Oh wait, somebody gave me a cup of coffee earlier. I'll have to do that. Blaira says, I'm considering to buy a Steam frame once it will be released, but that tool is really interesting. A shame it isn't easy to get worldwide. Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna possibly kill it. I mean, if it is over in Japan, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have like an initial like, holy cow, a whole bunch of people want it, because like obviously people in Japan are probably gonna want that. But I just want it on my old hardware, because like imagine, I don't know if you guys know what an Oculus DK2 is, but imagine if I could get a DK2 to have eye and face tracking and then go in VR chat and be like, yeah, I have what's those things called? Razer Hydras for hand tracking, and then eye and face tracking with paper VR on an Oculus DK2, where the resolution is like 640 by 480. Like super low resolution, but I'm here with eye and face tracking. Like, it would be so cool. It'd be so stupid, but it'd be so cool. Me being a nerd. I'm being a nerd, guys. I'm being a nerd bird. Zephyr says, I was gonna get a Steam frame, but I bought a fursuit head instead. Hey, priorities. Understand that. Blair says, I currently have a Quest 2. It's seen its years though. Yeah, I have a couple Quest 2s. I have a Quest 1. I think the Quest 2, for what it was, like, it really enabled people to just get into VR for the first time and really experience it, which is really cool. Hey Muck, welcome on in. Hey there, Jamesy. Jamesy says, hi, I seen you everywhere on YouTube Shorts. I've been trying my best to be a little bit more active over there. Guys, we're about to officially hit 3,000 subscribers. We actually may have already hit it. But we're about to officially hit 3,000 subscribers over on YouTube. Isn't that cool? That's so neat. Little tiny Hio bird getting numbers. Not that I really care, but like, I don't know, it's cool to see like 3,000 people have decided to hit subscribe. That's so neat. It's like you beans over here on twitch.tv. We're at 835. That number has gone up so much recently. Silence Rage, I think that's what that says. Silence Rage 0. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button over on twitch.tv. Greatly appreciated being welcome, a new Cheeto. You are now 836 instead of 835.
Thank you for the follow, Silence Rage 0.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm in trouble. Nova's here. Nova the Dragon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Nova. Welcome on in. But no, I kind of want to get a PSVR 2 again, and then like just get one of the because like one of the only things I ever do for face tracking is this and this. That's the only thing I ever do. And the PSVR 2 has native eye tracking in it, and then the I have a little thing over here that allows me to also have face tracking. It's like a camera that looks at my face to give me my mouth tracking, and it does the smile and the open mouth thing relatively well. So I might just get a PSVR 2 and do that, and then get myself away from this Quest Pro garbage. But I will unfortunately lose the ability to just walk into the kitchen, obviously. But like, I don't know, the whole Quest Pro thing has been really annoying. Nova says, oh yes, you're in trouble. That was a really bad dad joke on Blue Sky. I've been making all kinds of dad jokes. What are you talking about? I've been doing great. I've been doing amazing. I've been doing awesome. I've been doing... No, I don't want to say that. Never mind. I was going to say something else, but it sounds really bad in my head, so I'm not going to do it. Flara says, I have to go, but I'll pass by definitely again. You seem really cozy and friendly. Bye, Chattin Cheetie. Have a good one, Flara. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hopefully see you again soon. Until next time. Codeman Adventure says, I love them. They make my day. Who? The birds? Yeah, they make my day too. Look how floofy they are. Or, well, for you, they're down here, I think. Or are they up there? I should probably have a screen somewhere so I can see what YouTube looks like. I think I do. Right here. Oh yeah, they're up here. Look at those birds. Look at those birds. They're so cute.
Verb.
Codeman Adventures says, and your jokes too. Yeah. Guys, what do you call a dog that lives in the toilet? A poodle. Welcome back, dragons. Great to see you again. How was your little adventure?
Wah.
Wow. Dragon says, when you hear a dad joke, let's hear it. I love hearing dad jokes. Let me that again. I keep staring at it. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little hungry. What time is it right now? 11?
Why do owls get invited to parties?
Because they're night owls?
Because they're a hoot.
Dragon says, why do the ties never win the race?
Don't forget your dailies. Wah. 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 Wah.
Hi, Nanashi.
Wah.
How's it going, little bean? You taking care of yourself? Doing good? You getting your rest? Why do the ropes never win the race? I don't know. Why?
Not so wah. Wayether too hot for a valet and else mind not good. How about you?
I'm sorry to hear that, Nanashi. Hope things get better for you soon. Too hot for you? Yeah. Don't forget to get yourself a nice little fan and stay in front of it. Also, if you didn't know, if you take a little cloth, damp it with some water and then put it on the back of your neck, the water will evaporate, which will actually cool you. If you didn't know that. Guess they always tie. Nice. I like it. This. Hello? Did you know if you're on twitch.tv and you say good bot, Siri bot will be happy about it. Nova says, I got a little spray bottle that sprays a fine mist on me for cooling. Heck yeah. And when you get just a little bit of water on you, when it evaporates, it's the same as sweat. It'll actually cool you off. Or at least give a cooling sensation, which is really nice sometimes. Morg says, the bird is streaming. Hello, Morgs. Welcome on in, Bean. How you doing today? Dragons Imagine That says, what happens when you toss a green rock into the Red River? It stays green? Dragon says, it makes a splash. Of course. I knew that was going somewhere like that. That's funny. I like that. Morg says, I'm okay. How are you? I'm doing wonderful, Bean. I just finished on my treadmill here. I might sit down here in a little bit. I just want to stand up for a little bit here. I'm in a workout space. This is where I used to do my squat days. Yeah. There's a little squat station back here. You set your timer back there and you do some squats. Well, hello there to our YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for stopping on in today. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Did you also know we're live over on twitch.tv too? If you like the more widescreen format instead of on vertical, Vertical is over on YouTube if you're on your phone. But if you'd like to be on Twitch.tv, we've got that too. Whoa, we're catching fish. A hermit crab. Guys, we can't eat that. It stays inside of there. Did you know if you're over on Twitch.tv, you can do fishing, you can do an RPG game, you can do all sorts of different things over on Twitch. You're more than welcome to join us, but if you're comfy over on YouTube, you can definitely stay there too. Dragon says, I gotta go walk my dog. Hey, have fun out there. Tell your dog when you say hi, please give him head pats from us. What? Muck? A can? I can't eat that. That's not very tasty. No. That's not very tasty. Did you know if you're over on YouTube, you can double tap the video player just above the chat box to like the stream? I plan on hopefully having like that be a metric somewhere so that we can keep track of that. And then make like a goal. Like if we hit like, I don't know, 30 likes on a stream or something like that, we'll also extend like by another 15 minutes or something. That'd be really cool. What do you think? Muck the cat says I would eat it. Well, I mean, I guess I could try to eat it. My teeth probably wouldn't be very happy with that though. Yeah. My insides wouldn't be either. Now, if we had a protogen, would a protogen eat a tin can? Huh? Or do protogens like specifically only eat ram sticks? I've never asked them that before. Hey Drew, welcome on in. How you doing today? Look where I am. This might look familiar to you. Does that person right there look familiar? Right there?
Thank you for the follow, Codeman Adventures.
Hey, Codeman Adventures. Thanks so much for follow. Oh, you're over on Twitch. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. You're awesome, Bean. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hey, there you are. I see you now. Drew says, I knew it. I saw one of the picture is you as well. Yes, I am, I think on this one. That little orange dot right there, that's me. Mercel says, hey, I'm a protogen, and yes, I eat everything. I'll give you like an old... What happens if I give you an old Pentium 4? An old Pentium 4 chip? Does that make you slow down? Or does that give you like a hyper burst? What was it called? A hyper transport? A hyper burst? Ah, crap, what was it called? Net burst. Does it give you a burst of energy? Codeman Adventure says, yep, I need more dad jokes. But we definitely tell them over here sometimes. Not all the time, but we do tell them over here. Guys, my TV said it had a built-in antenna. I don't know where the heck that is. I thought it was built in China. Ursula says, I don't know. I haven't tried with that CPU yet. I'll have to go upstairs and see if I can get my Pentium D dual core thing. Just give it to you. Here you go. Have a snack. That'd be so cool if we could just like, hey, have a protogen friend we can recycle anytime, anywhere. Just bring your protogen friend with you. Codeman Adventure says, I'm a proto too. Hey, very cool. Welcome on in. We love our beep boops. Hi, Renuki. Welcome on in, Bean. How you doing? Guys, did you know that Renuki VR right there is also a streamer and also a little bird? Yeah, their streams are a little bit more 18 plus, but that's totally okay if you're okay with that. But they're right over there. They play a whole bunch of World of Tanks, VR chat, and more right there in the chat. Hi, Drew. Yeah, that's Renuki over there. Ah! My goodness. Dragon says, I'm done. Hey, welcome back home. Great to see ya. Oh, wait, hold on. There's Drew again. There's Drew. There's Drew. Or at least an old version of Drew, anyway. That picture's been there for a really long time. Yeah. Drew says, no! Yes, it's you. Whoa! Chip the Fennec Fox just hit the subscribe button over on YouTube. Thanks so much for hitting the subscribe button. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. I really wish right now we had our subscriber number somewhere, because we're really close to 3,000 at the moment, and I was like, I'd love to see that actually tick over. Codeman, what the heckies? You're supposed to be doing your was, not your quacks. Rocky says, well, I can't watch Renuki streams because I'm a teen. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for being, what do I always say? Thank you for being aware of yourself. That's awesome. Dragon says, do you play Pokemon Go? I do not play Pokemon Go. I don't play a lot of games that much anymore. I kind of whenever I do play a game, it's like something classic, like something from the PS1 era. What the heckies? That is not what that is. That is a shoe. That is a shoe. Zephyrus. Why are you catching shoes? We can't eat those. Not with that attitude, you can't. No, I don't want to eat a shoe. That's been on someone's foot. I don't want that. Goodman says, but I feel like trying something new than beeping. Nova says, Hayo is banned from playing Pokemon for eating all the fish types. Yeah. Yeah, I did count. Ow! Hey! Yeah, we call it a flip-flop over here too, but yeah, I got in trouble for eating all the fish. Yeah. Such a bad bird. Yeah. Drew says, I stopped playing Pokemon Go in 2019. I thought the game died. No, it's still active. I think they do use it for a lot of more than just the game, though. Hey there, Noza. No, oh, Noah Seb. Hey there. Noah. There we go. Noah, hello. Noah says, you're so cute. Nah, what? Maybe. But I'm pretty sure you are, too. Haven't seen you yet. But if you're calling somebody else cute, that means you know what cute is. That must mean that you are as well. Codeman says, I love how you react to the sounds. I try my best. I don't always do it, but I try. Noah says, cutie. Me? What? Maybe. So are you. Whoa, nicely done, Zephyrus. Great job. Whoa, look what Codeman is. They're a huge tiger. Whoa, look at how big they are. Awesome. Did you know you can be whatever the heck you want down there? If you look underneath the video player on, or how about this? Type !EXT in the chat, both on YouTube and Twitch, to change up your avatar. You can change up the avatar, sometimes change the colors. And if you're in a volley, you can have little pets next to you too. Somebody gave a hug down there. Who's that? Looks like Zephyrus gave Codeman a hug. Heck yeah. You love your hugs? Heck yeah. Dragon says, do you play Sonic? I used to. I used to play it on both the GBA and also the Sega Genesis when that was out. Kind of dating myself there a little bit. The Sega Genesis. Does anybody in here even know what that is? Noah says, do you like jazz music? Yeah, I love it. It's kind of what's playing in the background right now. Really nice and chill stuff. More like a lo-fi, but there's a little bit of jazz in there too. Nova says, are you sure that's a hug when it comes from Zephyrus? Well, Zephyrus doesn't do anything. They're not the one that says hi. That's Zephyrus, not Zephyrus. Hi Yasher, welcome in. Yasher says, I have a couple Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis. Would it be Sega Genocide? Huh. I don't know. But Sega Genesis, yeah, I think at some point I need to get myself one of those. I do have one of those aftermarket ones, but the sounds on that console are horrible. It's obviously like either playing too slow or too fast or something. I can't really tell what's going on. But I do have like the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which has Tails and Sonic in it and stuff like that. And the controllers, I have the normal controllers for it. But the game on the console that I have just plays at a horrible speed. I need like a regular console. Dragon says, do you play Mario? If it was like one of the older ones, absolutely. I have Super Mario Brothers. I have Mario 1, or was it Super Mario 1? I think 2 and possibly 3. And I have one of those aftermarket Nintendo on a chip machines, and that plays games perfectly. I don't have any issues with that. And I have like some really nice controllers to go along with it too. I love those controllers. Nova says, because that's Zephyrus, or Zephyrus in your volley meet says hi with a sword. I think you mean Zephyrus. I think Zephyrus is the one that does that. Zephyrus says, I had a Sega Mega Drive too. That's basically the Genesis, yeah. There's the original one, which was the really fat one with the red ring around on top of it. And then there was the second generation, which a lot of people had. That was like the really known one. And then the third version, which was like their attempt to make it cheaper. But I think that version never really took off, and they just went back to the second version again. And that's the one that has the power button over here, the reset button over there, and a little red light in the middle. It's an actual square with a cartridge slot on top. I'd love to, because I don't know if you know this or not, Zephyrus. They made it. You know how the Sega Genesis, like the second version, had like the X32 chip and the side-loaded CD drive thing and all of that stuff to make it like this monstrosity of a console. They actually sold a power strip to handle all of the large power supplies that would go along with that. And I have that power strip. Apparently, and I haven't checked it in months, but apparently that thing goes for like $250. I found it for $1 at a resale shop. They just thought it was a power strip. I'm like, that's a Sega on it. I'm gonna buy that and see what it's worth. And I bought it. So right now we're just using it to power our TV upstairs. Yasher says, Zephyrus doesn't like it when you say hi back to him. He keeps running away. I know, that was kind of funny. He wouldn't even let me poke him. I wanted to poke him with my pokey finger, and he wouldn't let me poke him. Yeah. So rude. He'll come up to you and stab you, and say hi to you, but he won't let you poke him with your pokey finger. If Lucan says, "Hi, Cheaty. I have a question. What is the average height of a volley?" Not sure if I spelled correctly. Yeah, you spelled it correctly. The average height for a volley, I believe, is 2 to 3 feet, but can be up to 4. I have seen taller than that before, but the average height is like 2 to 3 feet. Or sorry, is it 2 to 3? It might be like 2.5 foot to like 3.5 foot, but I'm 2 foot in VR chat. I'm a little bit of a short bird. Different says, "I saw your pictures of it." Yeah, I was being a little. I don't know if that's the picture that I'm thinking of, but I made like a super adapter thing where I had like all these little. Jeez, Creeper, thanks for the raid, Bean. Welcome, Creeper the Duck with 1 Raiders. Welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one.
Oh shit. There
Oh,
goes the
and
channel.
Phalanx as well.
Creeper the Duck just raided with
Thanks
1
for
hot ones.
Thanks for the raider or the raid. Welcome, Phalanx with 3 Raiders. Wow. How was your guys' stream today?
Oh shit.
Drew says Chetty
There
is
goes
small.
the channel.
Hello
Phalanx 6 just
Hello.
raided with 3 odd ones.
Heck yeah. Hey there, Muck. Welcome on in. If Lucan says, interesting. Yeah. Creeper says it was good. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. Yeah, we're just over here chilling out. That's what we do. You know, that's how we do it. We're just chilling. Bailing says, "I shot people." You also have the what is it called? The heat seeking screen thingy. What is it called? The heat. Why am I pulling a blank? The heat. Why can't I think of the word? The thermal scope. The thermal scope. There we go. The thermal scope. I don't know why that word was escaping me there. Creeper says Phalanx doesn't normally. Yeah. Hey there, Cookie. Welcome on in. Dragon says, "I shot someone in Call of Duty." Duty. Cookie says, "My thermals are out of scope." Yeah, because you're in a Wally, right? You're so cold. You're so cold that you can't be seen on thermals. That's right. Whoa, I didn't even think about that. Wow. You guys ever think about that? If you ever had to go up against a volley, and like if they were real or anything, like they would be so cold that you wouldn't be able to see them on thermals. So they'd be like super sneaky. Oh, guerrilla warfare all over again. Wow. Nova says, Hio is very mature. I am the most mature bird ever. Yes, I am the dad bird. Cookie says, I'm in a volley. I'm used to the cold, but now it's 4 degrees C here. I know, I'm so sorry you guys are having to deal with that right now. What? What are we clipping? What the heckies? Who's clipping, actually? I don't see the clip thing. Oh, there you are. Ah. Uh-oh. Drew says, is it true that a volley have nostrils on the back of their neck? Yeah, they do. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, I probably wouldn't because Oh, coffee. Heck yeah. Hold on a second. Let me finish this conversation here real quick. Because I have the scarf on, it would actually cover it. It's on the back lower part of their neck. So if they ever sneeze or get grumpy, right? So if they sneeze, they go, achoo. It would make their ears go like that really quick. Or if they got grumpy and they start huffing because they're grumpy, their ears would just be flopping around. So like if they ever get grumpy, they're just absolutely adorable. Like, so you should make your volley friends grumpy because it's cute. Yeah. Hi, Gold. Hello, Bean. All right, guys, I'm going to go get myself some coffee here real quick. I just got gifted some coffee, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Give me just a moment here. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up. I see you looking over there.
Some people lift weights. Personally, I prefer to French press.
Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love that. It's a coffee joke. I love it. Zephyr says it's between the ears. I remember hearing it's like just onto the sides. I mean, maybe I haven't read the lore to that point. Because the reasoning for that was because the fluff from the back and also the ears would help filter the air. Like when they're like marching in like a real tough blizzard and stuff like that, they can close their mouth and only breathe through those holes back there, which would be covered by all the feathers and fluff. And that would filter the snow from going into their airways. Hi. There's different lores. I see. Hey, Codeman. I see ya. All right, Codeman. You take care of yourself. Enjoy your coffee while you're out there. Until next time. Keep doing. Oh. I forget where I heard about the, I don't know if it was Todd's lore book that I read that from, or if it were somewhere else. Microphone, behave yourself, please. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Still, it's cute. Absolutely, 100%. Like, another thing, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, a volley can have nostrils. And more power to them for having a nostrils if they want them. Just keeping it normal. But I really like the idea that a volley just do this. They just stick their little tongue out to sniff the air. Zephyrus also says, I still need to print it out. I want to have a hard copy. That'd be really cool. I think you actually can buy a hard copy though. Like if you want it like professionally done, I think there is a version that is hard copy like that. I think I'm gonna take a seat for a little bit here. There we go. Drew says, I need to read the lore more. I was super shocked to see the literal scientific report of a volley species assessment. Oh, do you mean like a spear volley and V volley and dove volley and stuff like that? That'd be really cool to see if there was like somebody who actually made like a report of like how many a volley there actually are of each one. Like just go around and see if we can get like a report of that. That'd be really cool. Drew says, or I already read that. Dragon says, I'm gonna get off for today. All right, Dragons, thanks so much for stopping in today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Go make sure to give your dog a head pat for us, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time. Version 1.7 is 196 pages. Wow. I really, for whatever reason, I really enjoyed the whole like biology part of it, like explaining how the Avali works. Like they actually thought that out. Like it's not just here's a bird character, but like they actually like went into like how the ears work and how like the fact that they smell with their tongue kind of thing. The fact that they don't normally have like nostrils and stuff like that, how their eyes function and stuff, and how like they're kind of like flat and not round inside the head, you know, how the fact that you actually do have like a third finger in here also, which is normally like when you do this, if I think if I had a third finger, which I don't, but if I had a third finger, I could control the wing as well on this avatar, but I don't have that third finger. I only have the middle and the index there. Like there's so much like that was just like put into thought about the Ivali. It's like, it's amazing. I really love that. I really love it so much. And when I first got into Ivali, I was like enamored with like all that stuff. I was making like videos about like how Ivali work and stuff like that. And I think that's kind of like where my stuff kind of took off for a little bit. I was putting a lot more work into those videos back then. They didn't go anywhere, which was the unfortunate part. Maybe I should repost those at some point. It's like, hey, this is what I was working on before. That'd be fun. Drew says, oh my god. It's so cool though. Come on. Bucks the cat says, hi Hayo. Hello Muck again. How you doing? Guys, did you know? Did you? Did you know that trees poop? Did you know that? Did you know that trees poop? Of course they do. Where do you think they get number 2 pencils? Did you guys know that? I don't think you knew that. Well, now you know. Drew says, ah! Biff Lucan says, had to walk out of the room for 5 minutes. What did I miss? We learned where number 2 pencils come from. Yeah. Did you know they come from tree poop? Did you know that trees poop? Number 2 pencils. 6, 7. I just went there. Watch the numbers drop now. That's hilarious. 21 and 7. Let's watch it go down. There it goes. It went down. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. That is too funny. See, I'm not afraid to just goof around like that. It's so much fun. Nova says, I'm very disappointed in you, Hayo. No, you should be proud. You should be proud. Yeah, you should be. You know why? Because I'm still here. After everything, I'm still here. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here. I mean, not right here. You know, I'm gonna move from this spot eventually, but you know, I'm gonna be right here. Heck yeah. I'm gonna tell more dad jokes. Not right now, but I will. And you'll least expect it. And then suddenly, a dad joke will come across your feed. Not birdseed though. I don't do birdseed. Not that kind of feed. You know, the feed on your blue sky, you know? Yeah. Ben. Hey Ben. Welcome on in. Ben the Ivali. How you doing? Look at that. YouTube came back up again. It went back up to 7. Twitch was not happy with me when I did that. Creeper, are you still there? I didn't scare you off, did I? Can't help but smile about that. That's so much fun. Lonely Blake says, oh, I've been seeing your dad jokes. Hey, I hope you've been enjoying them. I hope at least one of them made you smile today. Guys, did you know that we're also over on YouTube? Oh, wait, hold on. I think we actually have a socials thing now. If somebody wants to type ! socials in the chat, we do have a socials thing that lets you know what my other stuff is. I think. I think we have that. Yeah. Oh, it's not lonely. It's a Lonely Blake. Lonely Blake says, I have. Yeah, you're over on YouTube right now. Loney, did you know that? Do you know where number 2 pencils come from? Huh? Because it's coffee time. Did you know that trees poop? Of course they do. Where do you think number 2 pencils come from?
Why did the coffee bean keep checking his watch?
It's Lonnie. Gotcha. Lonnie. Well, hello there, Lonnie. Sorry about that.
Because
I'll
he
try.
was pressed for time.
Very nice, Zephyrus. I'll try my best to remember that, Lonnie. I've been trying to like figure. Some people are telling me to call them specific things, and it's really hard for me to remember because I'm really bad with names. But hey, what better way to learn how to do it than to just do it? I mean, obviously, I can just call you Lonnie. Of course, that's easy enough. Hopefully, I remember that. No, I don't know where number 2 pencils come from. Tree poop. Yep, because trees poop. Number 2 pencils. Yeah. You've been drawing with tree poop this whole time. Yep. Yep. Muxa Cat says, did you know that the sum of the digits of any multi-digit number subtracted from said multi-digit number is always a multiple of 9? What? Wow. We're learning math here today, you guys. I hate math. Sorry. I never liked math. Unless it's like 2 fish, then I love math. If I give you 1 fish and you already had a fish, then you have 2 fish. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Lonnie says, oh, I get it. I draw those mechanical pencils, though. They're always sharp enough for me to write, while number 2 pencils are not sharp enough for me. Ah, I see. That's smart. Yeah, I like pens. I like the not the gel pens. It's like the liquid pens where you can actually see like the liquid moving around on the inside. I always got a kick out of those. Also, I'm gonna be like a total nerd. But I also kind of like glitter pens. What are our thoughts on glitter pens, guys? Modasuso says, hey, why no walking? I already finished my walk this morning. That's why. I'm just sitting down now. I was standing for a while there. We're almost at our 2-hour mark, guys. We're at an hour and 40 minutes of streaming, but soon we'll be switching over to stream extension mode. Yeah, because we had a lovely donation by Chaotic Dragon here for our charity for Feeding America of $10, which feeds 100 people who are in need. Men, women, and children are being fed today thanks to this stream because of Chaotic Dragon right there. Lonnie says, I've used them before. Lonnie, do you do art at all? Do you do little drawings? Mode says, can I call you Mode? be a little bit easier for me. Moda Suso. It's a little hard for me. Aw, man. Yeah. We finished a while ago. Zephyr says the pens leave me with sparkles everywhere. I never had that problem. Weird. Lonnie says I just ate noodle soup. Heck yeah, noodle soup sounds really nice right now. Hey Candace, welcome on in. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Muck the Cat says 842 minus in parentheses 8 plus 4 plus 2 equals 828, which is 92 times, I think it's times 92 times 9, or what? Hold on, what does this star mean again? Oh, I should know that. Lonnie says, I love to make comic strips of similar humor to yours. Oh, that's so awesome. I'll have to see if I can find you after the stream here. I'll have to watch the, because over on YouTube, the streams get saved as a video, so you guys can always watch them later, if that's something you want to do. Because I know people do that. I do get like the analytics for the streams. People actually watch the streams all the way through after like a week it's been up. There are people who do watch it all the way through, which is super cool. Like I'm guessing somehow people are like using the streams to fall asleep to, which is like so cool. I love that. Like the multi-use of the streams are becoming like more evident. It's so neat. We're here just chilling, relaxing. We're doing a thing for charity here. I'm getting a workout in the mornings and stuff like that. We're having a nice chill chat with both YouTube and Twitch over here, and then people are also rewatching it later as like a comfort thing. That's so cool. That's so neat. Like there's so many uses for these streams. Candace says, good. You? I'm doing fantastic, Bean. Thanks so much. Creeper says, oh, another pony. Where? Whoa. Zephys. Is that Zephys? It is Zephys. Hi, Zephys. How you doing, Bean? I hope everything's okay. Yesterday you kind of left like suddenly. I hope everything's all right. I did get you doing your thing. I'll make sure to not include the part where you got interrupted. Lonnie says, I've actually been showing some of your shorts to my mom. Oh, that's so cool. What does she think of them? I know my mom also gets to see some of my shorts because I'll show them to her sometimes, and she likes the heartfelt ones. She likes those. I don't think she's so much of a fan of the dad joke ones, but she likes the ones where like I talk to the viewer for a little bit and say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. She's even actually given me pointers on how to make those better, which is really cool. That the thing at the end of those videos where I say, keep that head up high. This is Hayo Cheetybird signing off. Until next time. That's her. She made that happen.
Hello there.
All right, Candace, you take care of yourself, Bean. Thanks so much for coming on through today. Until next time. Lonnie says she likes them. That's awesome. That's so cool. Hey there, Codeman. Welcome on through, Bean. Codeman says, hi, Cheety, I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, Zephys, I mean, if you want to like meet up, maybe with you and a few select others or something like that, like maybe some of your friends or something, we can do like a mini one today if you like. I have some extra time. I can get you in on like your own little mini thing. I can add you in like as a secondary like little thing if you like. But I did capture you before you got interrupted. So like I do like the recording for like 15 seconds. I'll probably just gonna use the first 10 seconds before you even get touched. So you'll be fine. Yeah, I can technically kind of do that because like Zephys and I know each other in like VR and also Discord. So yeah, reach out to me. What time is it right now? I don't know what time it is for you right now. It's just about noon for me. So I think anywhere from like maybe 2 to well, how about 1 to 4? Sorry, 1 to 3. So like, well, no, 1 to 4. 1 to 4 my time. So it's like 11:46 a.m. for me right now. So noon will happen. That'll give me some time to go get some lunch and a shower and stuff like that after the workout. And then I'll have a little bit of time there, and we can all meet up for a little bit. Have like a little mini micro meetup, and just do a little quick little video and maybe hang out for a bit. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you're fine, Lonnie. You are totally fine. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, just reach out to me. I mean, you can make the world if you like. Just let me know when you're available, and I'm in VR chat right now. I'll just leave VR chat running, and then when you're ready, I'll hop in. Yeah. I'll leave it up to you who you want to invite to your thing too. It doesn't even have to be from the SBF or anything like that. Just, of course, you know, SBF rules if you could. SFW, you know. I don't think I have to like tell you. I think you'll be fine. Oh, wow. Well, I hear some pretty music in the background. I think I hear the music from the birds' room right now. It's really cool. Whoa, that sounds like a great idea, actually. Let me see if I can turn sideways, and then it should reset. And then I can turn this way. Okay. Let me go grab some water. Let me keep my head turned sideways so you guys don't see anything you're not supposed to see. A bike? Guys, I can't eat a bike. Guys, if I ate a bike, I'd be too tired to do a stream. If I ate a bike, I'd be too tired. Guys. Wait. There we go. Deva says, on brighter news. Oh, it is pretty bright in here, isn't it? That is news. Sorry. How's Ohio? I'm doing wonderful. I woke up a little early today, 7:20. I mean, I know that might not be early for everyone, but my usual actual wake up time is 8:30 for me. So 7:20 was pretty early for me. So I'm doing great for waking up early today. I went to sleep relatively late last night. I'm not sure why. Oh no, Lonnie, don't worry about that. I don't care. No, you're right. I am. Excuse me. He, him. If you don't mind me asking, what about you? What are your pronouns? But no, I am he, him. But I'm doing really well. How about yourself, Zephys? Are you doing better today? Or not better today. Are you doing good today? Code Man says, I grabbed some So I thought of you needed some too. Oh, some water? Yes, I definitely needed some water. I'm actually really bad at getting water when I'm in VR. I always forget about it, and then I'll go and stream for like 2 hours. I even have like a reminder. If you guys like listen in the background every once in a while, there's like a bell that plays every 15 minutes, and I totally ignore it. That's my warning to go get water, but I don't do it. Oh, okay. So is they them okay? Defus Prime says, it's going alright. Just woke up and saw a friend on call. Gonna try and play Helldivers with him. Heck yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Enjoy your 45-minute Helldive.
What kind
it's
of
kind of funny.
rocks are never underwater?
Deferus says, what kind of rocks are never underwater?
Dry ones.
Well, what kind of joke is that? Is that like an anti-joke? Is that what that's called? I love that. But it's kind of funny with Helldivers. Sometimes you can do a dive and be in for like 5 minutes, but other times you can be in a dive and it's like 45 minutes later and you finally finish it. I've seen Smiley do both of those numerous times. It's crazy. Codeman says, I stayed in VR for like 7 hours with no food or water. The next day was miserable. Yeah, you gotta stay on top of that stuff. I've done, I think I've done 7 or 8 hours twice. I think I've done 7 or 8 hours twice in all the time I've had VR. I think one was for an actual con. We actually planned for that, so that would be fun to do that again, just to have a day dedicated to VR. I wonder if my headset could even handle that. I'm not using a wired headset anymore. Dan Storm the Dragon, thanks so much for hitting that follow button over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean.
Thank you for the follow, Sandstorm VDrag0N.
Wait a minute. You're over on YouTube though? This is a friendly dragon. Hello. Hello there. Codeman says, spread some democracy for my brother. Zephyr says, just a bad pun. Ah, I see. Zephyrus Prime says, then there's times where you try to clear a light encampment and end up fighting the entire armada of that faction. Yeah. Yeah, Smiley's had some videos before. Actually, Smiley's been on a couple of streamers streams before. It was kind of fun because like he'll figure out that they're streamers and then he'll just do the dumbest stuff. He'll just start like doing push-ups in the middle of a huge firefight, and there he is just doing push-ups. Zephyrus says H2O is okay, but don't drink H2SO4. I don't know what that is, but that sounds dangerous. Danstorm says, this is a friendly dragon hello. Hello. What does a friendly dragon hello sound like? Is it like a roar? Or is it more like a low rumble? A low rumble. Lonnie says, my profile picture is of an image redrawn as my persona that was once in our anti-memes. Anti-memes. That sounds like fun. I want to check that out. Sandstorm says, I moved to Switch. Hey, welcome on over. Yeah. I think the YouTube one is just I have it just as like a vertical video so that people on their phones and stuff like that can watch over there if they want to. But then over here on Twitch is for like people on their computers who want to have a more full experience. But I have like it's like a diet version for YouTube so that people can just chill without all the extra stuff going on. But it's like two different spots. It's sulfuric acid. Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with that. So when I was Oh shoot, how old was I when I did this? I think I was like maybe 14 or 15 years old.
Lizard.
I wanted to get into solar power energy, and all I knew is that you needed a solar panel and a car battery basically to get your energy going. And my parents, I either didn't know I was doing this, or how did I even get the solar panel? I can't remember. I think I went to Harbor Freight to buy it because I don't think I could buy that on eBay yet. But I had a solar panel that I connected up to a battery, and the battery wasn't taking a charge because the battery I got from some guy, and he's like, I don't want this anymore. Do you want it? Some guy gave a 14-year-old a car battery. So I loaded it onto my little Red Ryder wagon. This is so silly. And I took it home and put it into our garage. And then I read up online because like Google was just becoming a thing. It's like, how do I fix a lead acid battery? And they said to take the caps on the battery off. Again, I'm 14 years old. I have no idea what's going on the inside of this thing. So then it tells you to fill it up with water, which you're supposed to use distilled water. I just used tap water. Again, another thing you're not supposed to do. And then I was filling it up, but like water was getting all over the place. But again, I don't realize what this even is. And it was cold out, so I was wearing a sweater at the time, and it got on my sweater, and my sweater started disintegrating right there in front of me. I'm like, oh my God. So I like immediately just stopped what I was doing and then just went inside, went upstairs and took a shower. And like, I was like, what was that? Thankfully I knew that I needed to take a shower because I was super into like science and stuff like that. And when I started seeing my shirt disintegrating, I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. So I took a shower. Cheaty, what's your thought for fursuit? Will there ever be a Cheaty suit in the future? Probably not. Only reason being is that at the moment, I don't really see the point in going to cons. I how do I say this without sounding like a jerk? Cons are not really my space. I don't know if anybody's kind of noticed, but cons are getting a little they're venturing away from being safe for work. A lot of them. And I don't like that. The only one that I can think of that I'd probably ever want to go to, and thankfully it's kind of close, is Anthrocon, because Uncle Kage, the guy who runs that stuff, kind of keeps it tied down. And a lot of people don't like that, but it's still one of the biggest cons, so obviously there's some leeway there that he can do this. But it's starting to like venture away from being safe for work and being more wild and crazy and things that aren't necessarily the best for a younger audience. And it's like, I want to go to furry cons, but like if my family were to see me be at the cons, like or co-workers were to come and see there, because you know, being a techie dude, you may come across your coworkers, right? You don't want them to see you around NSFW style stuff. Like, it's just not right, you know. Like, I don't want that. I like to keep my spaces safe for work. I obviously not. I'm an adult. Obviously, I do have my things, but like, I like to keep everything safe for work. I don't need this to be anything more than that. So, and unfortunately, cons are kind of venturing away from that. So it's like, I'm gonna stay away from that. Which means, unfortunately, no fursuit, because I wouldn't have a use for it in either way. Codeman says, bye Cheaty, have a lot of fun on I'm gonna play lots of Helldivers today. Heck yeah, Codeman, have yourself a good one, Bean. Thanks so much for stopping in today.
But what about dihydrogen monoxide? It's present in every crime committed.
Hydrogen monoxide? Hydrogen monoxide, what is that? Is that just water? Hold on, is that just water? It's just water. Why do you... You're a dork, you know that? That's lovely. I love that so much. Zephys Prime says there's an entire scientific paper on it. Creeper says Megaplex has gotten very SFW. It's also like super far away though, but I do have some friends that are down, including you, Creeper, but I do have some friends that are down in Florida, so that could very well be a thing at some point. Zephyrus says, I was in a Teams meeting and forgot to blur my camera background. My fursuit head was behind me during the meeting. Oh, well, that happens sometimes. Zephyrus, if it's either way, I kind of want to, I think I've seen your head, your fursuit head before, but I'd like to see it again if you could send me it. Lonnie says, remember the time when people were going off on pizza? Yeah, I do. That was so weird. Drew says, "Whoop, time to drink some water." Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. See what I tell you? I'm just like ignoring it, you know? Biff Lucan says, I just thought about this time me and a 5'8" skunk husky hybrid could pick you up and carry you on my shoulders. No problem if you can't tell I have ADHD. Whoa, holy cow. Whoa, that was all right. Hey Shellbite, welcome on in, Bean. You're fine though. You're allowed to have ADHD. I probably have it as well. I'm just not diagnosed yet. I don't know. I don't think I don't want the labels. I don't think if I do have ADHD, which I probably do, but if I do have ADHD, it's not negatively affecting my life or anything like that. So I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna let it vibe. I'm gonna be chill with it. I'm gonna let it be my part of my personality and not let it be a problem. You know, it's pretty cool. Dingle, 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 dangle, dingle, dingle, dangle, dingle. Didi, guys, did you know that you're a Navali? Did you know? Dingle, dangle, dingle. God, I love that video. That one got a lot of attention. That was surprising. Holy cow. So many people were, I was going into like public lobbies and people were making fun of me for that because it's like, oh, look, it's the guy who can't pay attention. I loved it though. It was so much fun. All right, Zephys, have yourself a good one, Bean. Talk to you later. Zephyrus says, picture sent. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that sounds cool, Creeper. I'm guessing you're going to it. I mean, I don't have that in my plans right now. We don't have any plans to go to any con right now. We just want to go visit some friends and stuff. Creeper says, I mean, I don't know I have autism, just don't have the label and I don't care to. Yeah, you don't want the, in some circumstances, especially for certain jobs and stuff like that, you don't want the labels on you because they actually can like negatively affect you to have those labels on you. And if it's not negatively affecting your life, don't even worry about it.
Dingle dangle.
Dingle dangle dingle. Dingle dangle dingle. Word. Oh my god, it's adorable. Is that, wow. That's adorable. So was that this is, I can't see who I'm at. I think this is Zephyrus here, but that is adorable. Look at that head. Now, when you wear it for like long periods of time, I'm seeing the little lenses there. Do the lenses get foggy when you're wearing that? Hey Matthew, welcome on through. How you doing today? Did you know you can do exclamation point boop in the chat? Lonnie says, you have similar music to Kora Deyu. Ooh. Yeah, I just found like, wow. I just found this this little like 3-hour long like thing of like jazz music, and I've been using it for a while now. Because like it's so nice and chill that you can never really tell when songs are like repeating or anything like that, if they are. So it's really nice. They're double glazed, so only the insides beneath the mesh do, but you cannot see any fog from the outside. Ah, okay. Because I don't know if you know who. Well, I'm pretty sure you know who Duo is, but they actually made a Navali head before, and they did the same like thing where they had the lenses on the eyes, which looked really cool. But he wore it for like maybe 10 minutes, and the lenses would just fog up, and it would look super bad. So he just ended up taking them out, which was unfortunate because it was a really cool effect. It really kind of... Hold on, let me look at that picture again. It sort of looks like there's also a little bit of depth to the eyes, so I'm sure they have the follow me eye aspect to them as well. So like if you look at it from like an off angle and stuff, the eyes will seemingly follow you. I remember when that tech came out, that was like a 2007, I think, thing, when the follow me eyes came out. Dude, everyone was like rushing to do that. That was such a cool time. Danstorm says, how many plumbers does it take to fix a leaking sewer pipe? 2. 1 to look at the leak and 1 to... And 1 to... Oh, I missed it now. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to... Zephyr says, yeah, they do follow. Creeper says, I'm still trying to find a maker to make a fursuit head for Creeper, but everyone wants insane money. I mean, you gotta keep in mind that fursuits heads are kind of hard to make. You might be better off, if you're looking for cheaper, you might be better off, hold on. You might be better off just, making it yourself, like learning the craft and stuff and, doing it yourself. Bonnie says, I have 18 chapters of unfinished fanfiction from the Unirax worm from Plague. Ooh. Burrito burrito. The Paschetti over on YouTube. Is that the same Paschetti that's over on twitch.tv? Cheaty, what are you doing? Cheaty, what are you doing in my Doom Scroll feed? I don't know. I've been showing up for a lot of people recently. It's really cool. I hope I'm not getting in your way or anything like that. Don't forget to have a good day. Drew says, optical illusion. That's pretty much what they are, yeah. Hiding it from my dad will be the issue, I see. Sandstorm says, here it is again if you want. Finish reading. How many plumbers does it take to fix a leaking sewer pipe? 2. 1 to look at the leak and 1 to go back to the shop because they forgot the one wrench they actually needed to fix it. Yep, that happens. All right, Paschetti, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Jeffrey says, I used a pre-built maker, but custom color pattern options, so it's only 3 figures instead of 4. Hey, very nice. I can't wait until they come out with like basically that, but for a volley. I feel like if that were to happen, if it wasn't going to cost like thousands of dollars to get a head, or I might look into like, because like right now, Cheaty is a sweater and a scarf, and the head and paws and stuff like that. So I could easily just like wear a sweater and a scarf, which I do. And I actually have this sweater and scarf in real life too. People, when I went to the UK, people were like, "Oh my god, do you actually wear that?" But I could just have a head and the hands. Like if it was only like a couple hundo, we're talking, you know, just to do it. But when it comes to like $1,000, it's like I have to take into consideration if it's going to cost as much as the smart car, because we got it for a really good price. If it costs more than the smart car, then it's not happening, which it could. That vegan teacher is under you in my feed. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what that means. I've never seen them before, but I hope they're not like an actually bad person. Hey, be nice down there. Hey, don't make people dislike themselves for what they like. They're allowed to like what they like, okay? I don't know. That sounds like what they would be like. They'd be like, "Oh, you like meat? Well, now you're evil." That's what that sounds like to me. They're a bad person. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they get better soon. They probably won't, but you know. I'm in the boat of like, if you want to be vegan, if you want to be vegetarian, really, if you just want to be whatever the heck you want to be, as long as it's not hurting anyone, then go ahead and go for it. Be vegan, be vegetarian. But I like my steak. Let me eat my steak. I got these teeth for a reason. I also like my fish. I should make that joke. I shouldn't be making the joke about steak. I should be making the joke about fish. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Creeper says like hundreds I could do. Heck yeah. I'm sure, you know, Creeper, I'm pretty sure somewhere out there somebody's making pony heads. If that's what you're going to go for. Someone out there's got to be doing that. You know, thinking about that though, I don't know if I ever saw like quote unquote fursuit heads for ponies. Huh. I want to look that up now later. I'm going to look that up to see if I can see one. And as for me as Creeper, the rest of me is clothed, so I need a head and tail, and that's about it. Hey Xerix, welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome on in. Shizuku, oh my gosh, it's been so long. How you doing, bird? Heck yeah. Be free. Do what you want to do. Lonnie says, you make me smile. Aw, I'm really happy that I can do that for you, Bean. I'm really happy you're here today. It's always great to hear from people like you.
Wah 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 wah.
Ah, wah, 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 wah. Shizuku says, it's the famous... I'm not famous. Why? I am a bird on the internet. I make jokes. That's all I do. Sometimes really good content.
Wah.
Oh, wow. Great job. Great job, Zephyrus. I knew somebody out there could do their awas. Sandstorm says, well, I'm working on my getting my Twitch channel set up. I just got my VTuber model working in VTuber Studio. Yo, that's cool. If you're... I'm not sure if it's VTuber Studio. There's another application that you can also get for that as well. I think it's called VTuber Plus, which I think is on Gumroad. Or is it Itch? It might be on Itch. But basically, it's a program that works with that program that allows you to have things like people can like type !throw in your chat, and something will get thrown at your character for more interaction and stuff, if that's something you want to do. Jeff Lucan says, you're adorable. Aw, thank you so much. By the way, if you want to use the chat bot over here, you have to go to Twitch for that, unfortunately. It's a full experience option. Not that YouTube or Twitch are any better or anything like that, but I'll always read your messages when I can, especially if I see it say like that. OP 7851 says, go sleep. Hey, Shizuku can do what they want. Besides, if you tell Shizuku to go to sleep, they're probably just going to stay awake anyway. It's more fun to do the opposite of what my friends tell me to do. Hey, don't eat that bottle of shampoo. You gonna stop me? Huh? It said it would taste like fruit. That was a lie. Creeper says, I mean, I got my fox head pre-made off of Amazon for $50. It's only $50? Ooh.
Thank you for the follow-up 7851.
OP7851, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay bean. Welcome to a new Cheeto. That is awesome. That makes me really kind of think though. Because like I do technically have an old Fox character that I haven't necessarily completely gotten rid of. He's just kind of like on the back burner right now. I could technically bring him to life with a $50 freaking fursuit head. I'd also want like some like little paws or something like that to go along with it. But like that'd be so cool.
You look like a phoenix.
You look like a phoenix, says Sandstorm. Well, not, yeah. Some people say it like I'm like a little spicy Cheeto. I'm a Cheeto bird, so like that's the ongoing joke. My fluff is all colored orange because I'm covered in Cheeto dust. Biff Lucan says, "Is Twitch a paid subscription?" No, it's not. I don't even run ads over there. So like, I'm pretty sure if you go over to Twitch, you just get a better experience overall. YouTube is made for phones, so if you're like on a phone or tablet or something like that, it works a heck of a lot better for you over there. But if you're on a computer or just want a more full experience, Twitch is so much better because you actually get like a lot more bots and stuff like that to play with and things. Cheaty, your face shall be squished and pinched because you're a cutie patootie. Vexy, you can't say that. Look at you, you're a bird. I'm gonna squinch your face. Wow, you see that? I went there. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, gotcha. Creeper says, I just need to find a fursuit maker that likes guns and do some trades. Yes, this is legal. I can dig up the listing and send it over. Yeah, go for it. I might just, Amazon search and see if I can find other things too. Yeah, it's completely free to watch over here. Pezuku says, Nom the Cheaty. Well, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Your nibbles are fine. Pezuku says, Cheaty's always famous. I'm not famous, Bean. Nuh-uh. Surf Marina says, Bird! That's me! Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Daizu says, why are you red? Why aren't you red? Why are you red? Drew, why are you red? You can't ask that. Why are you gay? Because I was born this way. Bexy says, autistic if Ollie squeak. Sandstorm says, I'm on my phone and I prefer to watch Twitch when it comes to live streams. Yeah, you're more than welcome to be on either platform. I do think I want to give a shot at doing something specifically for YouTube, because YouTube is kind of like a whole different platform versus like Twitch. Twitch is like a lot more chill with this kind of stuff, I think. YouTube is like more like you gotta be on top of it. Like you gotta like really pay attention to what's going on, constantly have stuff rolling through. And I'm just not kind of like that, but I do have a plan to make maybe YouTube be a little bit more interesting, but that would be separate from Twitch. I don't want to like integrate the two together for that. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Maybe that would kind of go okay. I should just try it and see what happens. Deferus says, I need a new find the Cheeto picture. I need to get back on to making comics. I've been focusing very heavily in the video creation part recently. I need to get back into that. Biff Lucan says, I'm on my iPhone because my computer is packed away due to me moving. So yeah, oh, that's fine. Yeah, but you can technically watch Twitch over on an iPhone. It's just that YouTube tends to be a much better spot for phone viewers because it takes up the whole screen rather than just a little section at the top. Wow, Zephyrus, look at you go. 300 more points to you. That's worth 3 sound effects for you. By the way, if you're over on YouTube, did you know you can make sound effects on the stream as well? Put exclamation point sounds in the chat for more information. Yeah, there you go. So you can do exclamation point sounds and then one of those names in there. So like for instance, you can do exclamation point sound space Yahoo for a Yahoo. And it says it's $100, but it's just virtual currency. If you want to know how much virtual currency you currently have, do exclamation point fish in the chat. That works both on Twitch and YouTube. Like that. Great job, Zephyrus. You got it. OP. No, you goober. Like that. Exclamation point sound. Or fish. Like that. There you go. Shellbite did one. They have 2,160 fish right now. Wow. Bifflukin just did fish. Now, YouTube takes a little bit for the bot to respond because it's over on YouTube, it's a little lazy for some reason. I'm not sure why. But it will eventually come through. There you go. Looks like Bifflukin has 510 fish right now. You get more fish the more you talk in the chat. Now it says over there, Sandstorm says, sorry, it doesn't look like we've got any records on you yet. That's because there's a system also on Twitch only that's called Cast. And what Cast does is it makes you you cast for some fish, which will show up over here on twitch.tv. I don't think this shows up at all for YouTube people, but that does show up over there for Twitch. Alrighty, let's see what you get. You got a trout. Shellbite got a trout. Very nice. Delicious. Thank you. You guys are feeding me my lunch. Uh-oh, guys. A Nimbachromis. Ooh. Tastes blue. Hey, Lonnie. Welcome on in. You're still there. All right, looks like OP7851 is now making a cast. Let's see what they grab. Ooh, a streaked spinefoot. Delicious. Whoa, look at that. We also have a followage thing as well. Tells you how long you've been following for. And Zephyrus has been following for a whole year and 11 months. That is crazy. How long have you been following for? Type exclamation point followage in the chat to find out. It's kind of hard to believe that I've technically had my Twitch account for like 3 or 4 years now. And I have super changed up how I've been doing things originally. Looks like Sandstorm has been following for a full 31 minutes. All right. OP7851 has been following for a whole 8 minutes. Heck yeah. Lots of new people today. OP7851 says, I'm such a fan. I have been following for 8 minutes. I love it. Aw, Sandstorm, you caught a soda can. What the heckies? You can't eat that. Try again, Shellbite. It might have just been goofed because a whole bunch of people were doing it at the same time. I don't know if it'll work on YouTube or not. I forget if it does or not. There you go. Shellbite has been following for 5 months and 25 days. All right, guys, we're down to our last 5 minutes of stream for today. You can melt it down. Oh, that's true. Maybe turn it into like an aluminum bullet or something. That's a thing, right? You know what? Maybe not. That doesn't. No. They make bullets out of aluminum sometimes. I think. Ooh, a blue discus. That one's really pretty. I'll let that one go. Why are there a volley everywhere I go? Don't you want a volley in your life? A volley are really nice little birds. Did you know that if you go to the park and all of a sudden you see a volley, they're free. You can just take them home and treat them to soft tacos. Yeah, they like soft tacos. Hey there, Mooncake. Welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today? A red discus. That one's really pretty too. We gotta let that one go. Yeah. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. That was horrible. I tried to do the noise and it just came out really bad. When is your next stream? I should be live again tomorrow. Ideally, I should have been live every single day this week, but I just had a lot going on, so I couldn't do it.
Do not pet the away Y. More will
Away
appear.
Y? Why did it say it like that? The Awawi. Away Y. I love it how it said that. Wah. Mooncake Kit says, I'm doing alright today. I'm trying to make it a goal to get a ticket to virality, so I'm doing a lot of freebie warm-ups for friends and folks. Heck yeah.
Away Y.
When you say that you're doing a lot of freebie warm-ups, what do you mean by that? Oops, excuse me. Are you like an artist or something like that? How are you today? I'm doing wonderful. Thanks so much for asking. Let me check the time real quick. Okay. So we're just about to finish up on our 30 minutes of extreme extension. However, I'm gonna offer this really quick here, because I'm like super into like the whole mood. I'm super into this right now, but I do kind of have to get going. But if we get, I think the lowest number I can do, because I don't think you can go any lower than $5. But if we do $5 more to Feeding America, I'll do another 30 minutes. But I need to go get lunch first, so I'll do the lunch, maybe get a shower, then come back, and then we'll do another 30 minutes. What do you say? Can we get $5 more for charity today? Just 5, not 10. K-Duck Dragon cheated. but they didn't cheat. They're doing a wonderful thing. But if we can get $5 more for charity today, then we'll do another 30 minutes. How does that sound?
What if I want to take you home?
What? Oh, like doodles. I draw random people so that I can hopefully get my hands warmed up properly for the eventual buyer. Oh, that's cool. Well, do you do streams of your art and stuff like that? Oh no, I'll do another. I'll do another 30 minutes of streaming, but I need to go get lunch and stuff first because my stomach is getting grumpy with me right now, so I need food, which I can't wear the headset while I'm doing that. So I'll go get some food, maybe take a quick like 5-minute shower, and then come back down here, and then we'll do another 30 minutes of streaming time, like after that. So like not 30 minutes of like AFK, like 30 minutes of actual stream time. Oh my gosh. Zephyrus, you absolute bean. Thank you so much for donating to our little charity here for Feeding America. You just made sure that 100 more people are being fed out there. You're absolutely amazing, Bean. Great job. Guys, We have now raised $284.29 for some reason, but like, that is so awesome. Zephyrus, out of curiosity, does it not let you go less than $10 or did you opt for $10? Oh, Zephyrus, you bean. Zephyrus is like, I'm gonna donate, but then I have to go. Like, no. You're gonna miss your. Aw, that stinks. Okay. All right, Zephyrus, you have a good one, Bean. Thank you so much for hopping on in today. I really appreciate you donating to the cause. You are so awesome. So now everybody else gets an extra 30 minutes. It's limited to 10, but I pay $10.50 to cover fees. Oh, you're so cool. It's limited to 10 though. I swear somebody donated $5 before. Huh. I'll have to see if I can fix that. I don't know if that's something I can fix. Because it shouldn't matter. But I gotcha. Thank you so much again, Bean. I really appreciate this. Like, again, the donations never touch me. It never goes through me. It never goes to me, then to the charity. It goes directly to them with this. With Tiltify. It goes directly to this. Zephyr says, I see there's an other button. Oh, Bean. How about this? Let me hold on. Turn sideways real quick. Okay, let me make a marker here. Let me see here. Control. I don't know what this is gonna do when I do this. But I'm gonna screenshot this. There we go. And then I'm gonna post that in Discord. So what I'm gonna do here. Oh, that's so cool, Zephyrus. It does need brushing and then the photo above. That's so cool. It's got little hands and a tail and everything. Hi, Biscotti. Welcome on in. Where's my chat? I need to make like a donators chat somewhere or something so that we can make like recognize people who do this. Let me just put it here. So what I'm going to do is a Chaotic Dragon and Zephyrus are going to have an extra $5 donation thing that they can use. So if they want to enact a 30-minute, I don't know if I should do that or not. That'd technically be cheating because other people haven't been able to do this yet. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to mark that for now and I'll think about it. But yeah, but I got to go for just a little bit here. I need to go get myself some food. It is time for me to eat some food. Then I'm going to go take a shower and then I'll be right back and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Let me switch it over. I spent $10. I got to make the soup for everyone. Yeah. I probably shouldn't even worry about this because it's not going to be set up when I come back anyway. Where is that BRB screen? All right, guys, I'm going to be gone for a little bit here. I hope you guys are going to do great, but I'm going to go get myself some food for lunch. Check up on Smiley, go take a shower, and then I'll be back, okay? See you guys soon. Have a good one, Zephyrus. Bye-bye. Until next time.
Ho is gone, you know what that means. Fish. Ho is the stream ending? Going to test something, ho. Ho. Hi yo. Drain you of your sanity, face the thing that should not be. Now to say some naughty words. Fat-free, diet, whole grain. Ho. Hi yo, please come back, sad face. Hi yo, come back please. If Hi-Yo doesn't come back, I'm exploding my Pokemon. Don't worry, blowing up is good for you. Explode. Nice parking job. Ow, stop hitting me. You do know I own guns, right? Well, at Creeper the Duck, you don't know where I live. Yes, I do. You live in your house. Stop throwing cars at me. I'm a POW, it takes far more than that. Creeper counters with his AK, it's super effective.
Oh, Wally. Hello there, guys. Hello there. Hope you're having a good one. Wow. It is currently 3 hours into the stream, 3 hours and 1 minute. So we're going to go till 3 hours and 31 minutes. That's going to be our goal here. With the controller feels like it broke or something while I was gone. That's weird. It got this little lip on it now.
Crap.
Huh.
Hi-Yo is back. Everyone act normal.
Everyone, act normal. That's right. Guys, don't let me see you. I see you. Hi. Got myself some nice chicken drumsticks and a couple helpings of some cantaloupe and watermelon. Yeah, it was very tasty. Very tasty. And then also a cup of coffee because, yeah. Heck yeah. Smiley got liver and onions. Yep. That's what he got. Hi, Creeper. Welcome on in. Drew, how's it going? Maxie the Brakeson. Heck yeah. Hey, Rocky. We've got a whole 16 of you. Okay, guys, we've got 2 people who donated to our charity today. That's Chaotic Dragon with $10 and Zephyrus with a whole $10 as well. You guys freaking rock. Holy cow. What a great day it is.
You know what time it is, every creature, get in my van, we're going for a ride.
Got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. Holy cow. Hi guys. Welcome on in. Howdy hey. All of a sudden the numbers went up. I just noticed. Hello. Hi. Guys. Whoa, what happened? The caramel. The lot. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You already followed. What the heckies? We have a new Cheeto. That was already here, but we have a new Cheeto. Look, your ad is over there. Look at your ad. Your little $5 YCH is right there. Guys, if you want a YCH, it's only $5 from Caramel Latte right there if you're in Avali. I don't know if they do other stuff, but their Avali ones are $5. Yeah. I could have swore you already
follow
followed.
the _ caramel _ latte.
Caramel _ a latte. Yeah. Artist advert here for free. Join our Discord to discuss with !chat. If you have a YCH you'd like to promote for only $5, let us know. There's a truck out there. Wow. Wow. Look at our pretty little bird. Look at this guy. Look at him. That's Mayo right there. He's trying to sleep. Guys, be quiet. He's trying to sleep. As the other birds in there are screaming their heads off right next to him. Well, mostly Blue Cheese. Blue Cheese is going to town on Peach right now. He's so happy. Look at him go. Creeper says, okay, Hayo. Link sent. They give color options now too. Hey, very cool. I'll have to take a look at that. See if I can get some pobs. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I will see. Maybe I'll do something with it. We have a couple of lurkers here today. Couple viewers over on YouTube as well today. We have 2. There was 5. Wow. Where'd they go? What happened? Hello? They're all sleeping. They're all eeping. I need to find out what does this. Because if I... Oh. Very nice. Really good. I'm eating a plum. Huh? We should. Yeah. I think they're really cheap too. All right, Drew. Have yourself a good one. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Thank you, Smiley. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, happy dreams to you. Maxie says, creature. That's me. I'm a creature. Yeah. I was nomming on a plum. It was really tasty. Creeper says, I love plums. Yeah, plums are awesome. I've only just recently started eating them. I love the fact, I don't know if it's normal, but this one doesn't have a pit on the inside, which I think they normally do, but these ones don't for some reason. And it just makes them so much better. You can eat the entire thing. It's so good. Oh, the bird in the camera. Yeah, he's trying to sleep over there. This one right here on the edge. He's trying to sleep right in front of the camera right now. He's done that before where he falls asleep literally right in front of the lens and blocks the entire view of the cage. He's a little gremlin. There he goes. He's going for it. Hello. How you doing, Bean? Hello, little birdie. Hello, I see you. Yeah. He's cleaning his feathers now. Rocky says, I hate to say this, but it's been 3 hours. I know, but unless you want to go, that's totally understandable. You don't have to be here the whole time. We usually just do 2 hours. But we had 2 stream extensions today by Zephyrus and Chaotic Dragon, so we had to keep going. We gotta make them get their money's worthwhile. Although Zephyrus, the stinker, donated to the charity and then said I have to go. He donated first. What an amazing being. He donated and then had to go. Wow. Wow. Yeah. What is it? Mayo is one of those guys like, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my finger on the crocodile's mouth and it's gonna bite me. It's gonna bite me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my finger on it. Hi, Kermal. Welcome on in. Oh no, I'm still going to be going for another 20 minutes now. We had a stream extension again, so we're going to go from 3 hours and 10 minutes to 3 hours and 31 minutes because we started 1 minute late. Hi, bird. Oh, is he eepy? Look at him. He's still eepy. Look, he's closing his little eyes. His beady little eyes. Look at him closing his eyes. Oh, eepy bird. Oh, he's so eepy. That's so adorable. He's falling asleep on camera. I know, they're so cute. The other two are just like having a field day back there. Just loving on each other. And then he's just this is Peach's boyfriend right here. That's in front of the camera right now. But Blue Cheese loves to give Peach attention anyway. So you can kind of just barely see him back there like bobbing his head all over the place trying to get Peach's attention. He's gonna fall asleep right in front of the camera again. He's gonna take up the whole camera. There he goes. Now you can see I can see Blue Cheese back there. There they are. Hey Muck. Hello again. Maxie the Breakson says, little guy's your average streamer. Cam is always on them. Everyone is also always in the background. Yeah. Oh, look, he woke up. He's playing around now. Oh my gosh. We're just paying attention to the birds. We're not even paying attention to over here anymore. We're just paying attention to that little camera over there.
Okay, everyone buckle up, no jumping around and stay out of my ammo can.
Oh, Big Mama Pickle. Ah. Gotta get those electrolytes. Yeah. I love this music. It's so happy.
We'll get snacks on the road.
Yeah. Can I have some little cheesy fish? The little cheesy fish crackers. I want cheesy fish crackers. Ah. Guys, did you know that 2 Antennas had a wedding yesterday? The service was okay, but the reception was incredible. Whoa. Gurmal, guess what? You are our 840th subscriber, Twitch follower. There we go. Twitch Cheeto. You're our new Cheeto. So I think one thing I want to do today is make it so that maybe up here, there's like a little like counter. I think that's something you can do with YouTube streams, is have a like counter up there. And the reason why I want to do that is because that's like a focal point, apparently. I didn't know this, but apparently like a like thing is actually important for YouTube. And what you can do over on YouTube is whenever people are watching on the short stream vertical video thing, is they can tap the screen and it'll like the stream. And when that happens, it sends it to other people. So I think I want to have like a little counter up there. And the reason we want to do that is that because over on YouTube, there's no way for them to super interact with the stream like you can over here. So if we give them something like tapping on the screen, that'd be really cool. So they can hit the like button or whatever, or the tapping button or whatever. And then all of a sudden we'll have something they can do over there. Hey there, Slime Kit. Welcome on through. Hello there. But we can make it so that if we get to like certain amounts of like likes and stuff like that, there can be like a stream extension for them over there. Maybe like 15 minutes or something. You know? Like a 15-minute extra stream extension that can happen over there. And I also want to make like a little thing up here that I can enable and disable over here on the right, which you guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but there's a thing over there that enables it. And have a little piece of text up there that says, I need to find out what the least amount of monies you can send Feeding America to trigger the system to come up. I think it's $5, but if we have $5 up there, it's like $5 to extend stream like 30 minutes or something. And then I can toggle that on and off. So like if I'm ready to do another 30 minutes, I can toggle it on and then people can donate to it if they want. I don't know. Just ideas. Just ideas. Kind of like think of something to talk about right now. So this is what I want to talk about. I love talking about this. This is so much fun. Like I'm on a TV, guys. Guys, Mom, look, I'm on TV. Well, computer screens, but it's the same thing, right? I mean, I'm on some people's TVs. Twitch and YouTube have been telling me people have been watching on their televisions. Hello there. Who's this? I don't see, Monergy Wolf. Hello there. How you doing? Falcon Fresh 26. Hello there. How you doing today? Hey, Cheaty Bird, that's me. Do you guys have any suggestions of things maybe we could do? I actually, I've got so much going on right now. I don't know if like maybe there's something I should take away, or if there's something that I should add. The Caramel Latte says, Cheeto! Hi, how's it going? Honorgy says, I'm doing good. That's wonderful to hear, Bean. What brings you here today? Have you seen us before? Or are you just kind of scrolling on YouTube Shorts right now and you came across us? Or are you one of the legendary subscribers over on youtube.com? Here to see me live? Or to see us? We're all here together. To see me live. Wow. Hey, Sandstorm. Wow. Monergy says, yes, I've seen many of your videos and just saw you live and wanted to say hi. I also enjoy your videos. Very funny. I'm really glad you're enjoying them. I put them out there to try and help people smile throughout the day, whether it be through a dad joke or through a more meaningful video, such as like the heartfelt ones that I try to put out every so often. I've actually been getting yelled at for those. Not really yelled at, but people tell me that I should stop making them. I'm like, but why? I like making those. So, but I've also been getting like a lot more people saying the opposite. So it's like, I feel like I shouldn't stop just because a few people are like, nah, don't do that. But you know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Do you have a video that you like the most there, Mongery? Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9, and also because 6, 7. Watch that number go down now. Oh my gosh, yes, I did that. I promise I won't do that in an actual video because I know that'll probably get like too much. But like in a live stream, come on, we can get past it, right? Come on, I'm waiting for that number to go down right now. Hey, Proxofoxygen, welcome on in. How you doing? And yes, I also subscribed, and my boyfriend also enjoys your content. Oh, that's so cool. Well, tell your boyfriend I say hi as well. Yasher says, might not be the best to tailor your content to grumpy people. I mean, yeah. It's kind of more along the lines of like, it's one of those, it's not a joke video that they're getting upset at. It's the heartfelt ones where I'm like actually like trying to like have a one-on-one with the viewer or whatever, sort of, you know. And they go like, hey, stop trying to be my, what did they say? Stop trying to be my therapist. I was like, aw, I'm not trying to be your therapist. I'm just trying to be like a good voice out there, you know? So I don't know. The thing is that a lot of other people, like a very vast majority of people are like, nah, keep doing your thing. So I'm like, I'm going to keep doing it. I just don't want to be the one who ends up becoming annoying because I don't know, doing that stuff. That's a worry in my head constantly that I'm just being annoying. But Oxygen says, I'm good. How about you? I'm doing great today. I woke up early. I started getting things done. Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Yeah, I do got to do that still. Oh, somebody just showed up. I don't see who that was, though. Something came up there for a second. Mongery says... Wait, Monergy, sorry, says, okay, I'll tell him. And for videos, I don't have a favorite. I just like them all. Oh, that's awesome. Monergy says, it's always good to spread positivity even if people may not like it. I just say, keep doing it because it's a good thing. Heck yeah. Proxo says, I've had a lazy day today after yesterday. Heck yeah, what'd you do yesterday? What were you up to? Falcon Fresh says, just in case you don't know, but at one of the booths at the new dealer's den, on the two sides of the walls, it's primarily filled with 6-7. Not joking. You know, as long as people are still getting upset at 6-7, it's just gonna keep happening. That's the whole reason I do it, because I think it's funny when people get. That's the funny thing. If I'm making it a heartfelt thing and people are getting upset at it, I actually have like a okay, I need to change something. But if I do 6-7 and people get upset at it, it's dude, guys, it's just a number. Like you can't get grumpy at that. But I don't know. It's a silly thing. So if as long as people get upset at it, people keep doing it. But eventually, there's gonna be a point where you do that, you know, and people are gonna be like, okay, whatever, dude. You know, it'll be annoying, but at the same time, it's like, all right, whatever. It's not a big deal. You know, and then it'll just die off like anything else. Yasher says, I've never heard someone saying anything like that about an uplifting. So in the defense of why it happened, it was on Reddit. So people on Reddit can sometimes be a little bit more opinionated, I would say, in a way. Some people on Reddit will just like let their feelings be known. So I'm sure some people have like things that they want to say like in normal situations, but they see it and they go, whatever, it's not enough to say something. But like when they're on Reddit, it's like, I'm gonna say something, you know, kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe I really should just take that to heart and go like, okay, they're just being grumpy for no reason. I don't know. I don't know. I see that reaction and go, okay, do I need to like change this or something or what? Oh man, it's literally like the thing I just told myself not to do earlier too. That's funny. I'm not mad at it, but I am just disappointed at it, said Sandstorm. I saw a couple college girls do 6-7 in a checkout line at the grocery store I work at. See, I would laugh at that. I think it'd be stupid, but I'd laugh at it. Like I couldn't help but just not laugh at that. Monergy says, also, do you like Cheetos? Because sometimes I want to call you the Cheeto Bird because you look like a Cheeto Puff. No, I am the Cheeto Bird. I'm Cheety the Cheeto Puff. Oh, sorry. Cheety the Cheeto Bird. Oh. I don't think I've seen... Oh, there you are. I don't know why you showed up. I don't think I saw you type anything, so that's interesting that you showed up and then you grabbed something. But hey, free points, right? Free points, Cynic. Congratulations on your 300 points there. Gasher says, well, Reddit, yeah. The Avali community there, at least is in the past, has been against the furry side of Avali. Furry side of Avali. Oh, I think I know what you... That's interesting. That is interesting. 6-7 meme isn't funny and people try too hard to make it funny, which it always fails. I find it hilariously funny. I'm just gonna put it out there. I find it hilariously funny simply because people get upset at it or disappointed or whatever. I think it's hilarious. That's me though. I call me a little bit of a gremlin for that, but I absolutely think it's hilarious. Yeah, it's a Cynic. Did you guys know that Cynic is also a streamer as well? They're right there in the chat. They do all sorts of stuff like Resonite, VR chat, coding, other types of games, and much more. They're right there in the chat. You showed up and immediately exploded. Interesting. The Entertainment Express 20 says, Hi-yo. Hey, Hi-yo, why are you a bird a lot? That's just what I like to be on the internet. I don't like to put my real face all over the internet and stuff like that. I feel like that's an invasion of my privacy because a lot of people see me and I'd rather not thousands of people be able to see my face. I don't know. It's just a personal thing. I like my privacy in real life. Cynic, you said something and I missed it there, unfortunately. I was not... Oh, hold on. You play the guitar and harmonica really badly. Oh my god. Flute, is that you? No way. Hold on, can I? I'm just gonna do that really quick. Monergy says, by the way, is your Twitch the same as your YouTube so I can give you a follow there? Yeah, it's Hio_CheetiBird over on twitch.tv. Falcon Fresh says, I recently followed Cynic. Yeah. Cynic says, I have a friend who made a whole heckin' no 6-7 emote, and I don't think they realize that they're just helping us make the meme even more popular. 100%. 100% is all that's gonna do. I'm a dragon online. Heck yeah, you are. Creeper says, I'm a pony. The Entertainment Express 20 says, yep, that's me. I haven't seen you on VR chat. Can I talk to you? I'm currently in streaming right now, so I can't do that at the moment. But if you catch me on VR chat whenever I am just kind of chilling and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to hop on through.
Okay, goldfish cheddar snacks for everyone. Now settle down.
We're getting cheddar snacks. Yes. I love me some fish. Whoa. Monergy Wolf 64 over on twitch.tv. Thanks for hitting that follow button over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay. A new Cheeto has arrived.
Thank you for the follow, Monergy Wolf 64.
Don't see you because I'm not sure we're friends with you. Or I'm friends with you. What is your VR chat username? It's Hyopone. Hyopone on VR chat. Everyone is more than welcome to give me a friend request. However, I won't be able to get you in right now. While I'm streaming, I keep it to myself. Because I have a hard time doing chats here in VR chat and also on stream at the same time. I already have enough trouble keeping up with the chat sometimes. Sure. Let me see if I can do that really quick. I don't know if I have chat that I can just pull up really quick, but let me see here. On YouTube, I think you're on YouTube right now, so let me go to youtube.com. Guys, it's been 15 minutes. My name on VR chat is Hyopone. There you go. It's because you read the chat in the most inconvenient way possible. But it's like, how is this inconvenient? This like makes a whole heck of a lot of... How do you guys do it? I don't know if I'm just completely doing it wrong. Anyway, I have to go. I just wanted to pop in until chat a little bit. You have a lovely day and stay positive. Drink lots of water. Monster Energy Furry out. Oh, that's what that means. That's cool. Neat. I like that. I'm assuming you like the green flavor the best. All right, that's awesome. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hopping on in today. Until next time, Bean. Most people just have an extra tab open and read from there. But that means I have to work with like, well, I mean, I have to see this. I mean, I don't know. Everything's like right there. I don't know. Maybe I make the chat smaller. I don't know. Oh, that might be able to work. Whoa, that was loud. Whatever that was. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was very loud. Have you heard of the book called Wings of Fire by Toy T. Sutherland? I think I've heard of the name T by Toy T. Sutherland. But Ohio, it's strange that you're offline and your location is not available. I think that's because we're not friends yet. Are you this person? White C7EE? Is that you? Yeah, we're not friends yet. Until we're friends, you won't see me online. Cynic says you should get OVR toolkit that allows you to just open up a floating panel in VR. Yeah, but then I gotta do that weird thing that people do where they look down at their wrist all the time. I don't want to do that. Is that what you do? I should at least give it a shot and see if it works out for me or not. But this feels like this would just get in the way because my wings are absolutely enormous. That's me. Okay, let me get you in. There we go. Sandstorm says, I gotta go. The streamer I normally watch went live. All right, Bean. Have yourself a good one. Thanks so much for spending time with us today. Always great to see you. Until next time. Cynic says, no, you don't. No, you don't. What? You don't have to do this all the time? Or what? Cynic says, you can just open it up in the world. Hold on. What was it? Was it? Hold on. Let me try this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did OVR? Do I have OVR? What is that? I have... Oh, this is OVR. But this is OVR advanced settings. I think this is not the right one. Yeah, because I don't get the little clock. The wrist thing is just how I prefer it, but you don't have to set it so that it's attached to your wrist. You can just have it be in the world. But, I want to make a few changes, so maybe I'll make some changes today. Heck, what if we just do it live? Oh, wait a minute. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. I don't know if I like the idea of limiting myself to that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, OVR toolkit is different from OVR advanced settings. Falcon Fresh says it would be cool to meet you in VRC someday. We do have the Wednesday meetups that we do. I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna keep doing the US later day ones. There's a meetup that I would really like to go to during the time that I do those. So really, I just want to do it at least once. So maybe I just say, hey, I'm gonna take a day off and for that and go do something else. But I don't know. But yeah, we do Wednesday meetups for Huawei Wednesday. If you've ever seen those videos before over on YouTube or Blue Sky. Oh, I didn't post it to Blue Sky. Oops. Oh, well, I'll post it today. We'll get that out there. But we have meetups on 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, and then also 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have one for EU, and then we also have one for the US time zones with the SBF. If you'd like to be part of that, I believe it is !Huawei in the chat to give you a link. I believe it goes to the Blue Sky of the Space Bird Federation. So it's !Huawei, WAWI in the chat. Weren't you going to do a Huawei in a bit? I can explain better here. Yeah, I was going to do that in a little bit here. I do need to get like closed up here though. Yeah, join Cheetie and his friends. Invite Join Huawei Wednesday from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard on Wednesday every week. For more information, oh, that needs to be updated because, well, no, I think that Twitter account still exists. But I do want to switch that over to Blue Sky because I don't do Twitter anymore. What are you doing? Oh, they're the ladies next door. They're oh. Lady next door, her tree fell over the other day because the winds were really high and that the tree was technically rotting out a little bit. She was trying so hard to save it, but then a really strong wind came over and just knocked it over. Now she's out there like trying to look at it and see what to do next. I feel bad for her. She tried so hard to keep that tree. The Entertainment Express says, I see you got a bunch of budgies in the cage. What are their names? Could I see them on camera? They are in a separate room from me, and they are not very... Well, Peach likes my finger, but the other birds are like not so infatuated with that. But the yellow one is Peach. That one, I believe, is Blue Cheese. And then there's another one that's also blue and white that has a darker colored sear, which is the piece of flesh above their nose. And his name is Mayonnaise. That's him right there. That's Mayonnaise right there. There's also Tide Pod, but he's in a separate cage right now. He's a very pretty bird. He's like all the colors that a budgie can be. He's blue, green, yellow, black, the whole 9 yards. That's why we call him Tide Pod. He's like all the colors. The joke right now for the whole entire cage, the whole flock, is names of things that you can eat. And for a little bit, yes, Tide Pods, no, they're not really an edible thing. But for a while, like when COVID had just started, oh, I wonder if I can even say that. I think YouTube gets mad at you if you say that word. We'll see. If all these go away all of a sudden, I'll know. But there was a thing where people were just like eating Tide Pods for some reason. I don't know why people thought that was a good idea. There was a Tide Pod challenge and people were like nomming. It was such a problem here in the States. I don't think this was an issue over in the UK, but it was such an issue in the States that they actually had to start locking Tide Pods behind lockers. Like you could get the regular jugs of Tide cleaning stuff, no problem. But Tide Pods were all behind the locked thing. Like it was so silly. Really? Oh, yep, look at that. It went down. Yep, there you go. All right, so we know not to say that. Okay, so I think over on YouTube you can say a whole lot more than you can on TikTok, but I think that's one word you're not supposed to say over here. I see. Well, I don't mind because I'm a budgie expert. I love budgies. I also remember them as I saw them on Amazon Rainforest. Yeah, they're really pretty. They make lovely little songs and stuff like that. They warble a whole lot. They scream. They scream. Cynic, did I believe, what is it? Zephys. Yeah, Zephys was supposed to reach out to you. Or I think he said he wanted to reach out to a couple people to do a mini Wowie Wednesday. Do you know anything about that? Let me check my Discord real quick here. Discord. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, I see why Caramel Latte was doing that. I got you now. Very cool, Creeper. Thank you very much for that link. I'll have to take a look at that later. What? What on earth are these?
Thank you for the follow, Cobra and the Power of Sleep.
Sorry about that. I was trying to read up on some stuff there. Cobra Con, the Power of Sleep. Thanks for coming on over to twitch.tv and welcome to being a new Cheeto here on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. Might want to make a quick message in the SPF. I mean, that, I guess we could do that. It'd be really random though. I don't know if anybody would join off of that. I was just gonna be like him and a couple of his friends or something like that. So something happened the other day that was like, not the best, and I want to make sure that he gets to be part of the Wowie Wednesday stuff. He had to suddenly leave all of a sudden. I want to make sure he still gets to be part. I'm not sure if Peach or whatever that budgie's name is came from Brazil in the Amazon. Well, no, that's the name I gave her. or somewhere. I'm just confused on where the budgies came from. Well, I think these guys have all been bred like locally to over here. I don't think they actually came from over there. Maybe their ancestors did, but not here. Yeah, that's fair, says Cynic. Cobra says, I'm doing good. I make people sleep well, so enjoy. It's what? Hello? What?
All right, at work. Hope you like the link. And until next time, you guys, stay safe out there.
Alrighty, Creeper, you have a good one, Bean. Thanks so much for hopping in today. Thanks for the raid, along with Phalanx as well. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Guys, I do think I need to get out of here, though. It is currently 3 hours and 43 minutes in, so we're actually currently over our streamer thingy right now. Amazing. We've done 3 hours and 43 minutes today. Oh, well, technically. And not a single hiccup. We haven't dropped a single frame. Hyper internet. Wow. Go burr. Gotta love it. Gotta love to see that. All right, guys. I feel like I really don't want to end the stream because I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I do need to like everything in moderation. Everything, don't overdo it because then it won't be fun anymore. So I think it's time for me to get going. Again, I just want to top this off here real quick. We have Chaotic Dragon and Zephyrus here that donated a whole $10 each to our charity here, which is Feeding America. That means that today we raised enough money to feed 200 men, women, and children. That is amazing. We're currently sitting at $284.29 going to this charity here. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm going to try and update some things to make YouTube have something that they can do. And then I'm also going to like put a little thing over here to kind of like say, hey, we're doing an extension if you like. But guys, I'm going to go and set up a thing with Zephyrus and Cynic, and well, I don't know, maybe we'll just like do a random thing with the SBF here today and see if we can get like a little mini thing going, depending on the current time, which is 1:45. I could do like a little hour meetup. That wouldn't be too bad. We won't be able to do 2 hours, but we'll be able to do one. If you guys would like to be part of that, go ahead and type in !Wawi into the chat to get the Twitter account of the SBF, and then you can find a Discord link to our Discord to be alerted of our next meetup that we're going to do, whether that be on Saturday or Wednesday or even today. Inkle Nam. Hello, Nanashi. Happy dreams to you when you go, okay? I'm sure it's probably time for you to go to sleep. Heck yeah. See you there. All right, guys. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you, everyone, so much for hopping on in. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you over to somebody else who's also streaming. Hey, Chaotic Dragon. Welcome back. We're getting out of here, though. We're getting out of here. We gotta go. We've been live for 3.5 hours, 3.5 plus hours here today, and we got to get out of here. No, it's only 19:45. 7 p.m. 45. Ah, I see.
Ankle Nom.
Ankle Nom. Why can't I see that? I see anything? What am I doing here? Oh yeah, that's right. Go to here. Gotta go to Twitch. Twitch.tv. Enter. Okay. Let's see who's live here today. We've got a lot of people on VR chat here today. Hey, okay, I think I see who we want to go. Let's see what they're currently playing. Scotland done onto Australia. Let's see what it looks like.
May have to swap out for my Bloodhound at some point.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go raid a friend of mine named Blyce Fox. Blyce Fox is an adorable little blue Avali who has the name Blyce Fox because they used to be a fox, but they never dropped the fox name, just like me. I've never dropped Hyopone. But we're gonna go rate them now. Just so you guys know, they're currently hosting a 18 plus stream, which doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna do anything necessarily 18 plus, but they are marking their stream as 18 plus, which means they don't want any youngins over there. So if you are that, please don't follow through. Knowing that we do have some people who are under 18, but I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Let's do this. Raid space Blyce Fox. And let's go over to YouTube here real quick. This is the link for them. Hold on. Twitch.tv, enter. Blyce Fox. I need a better way to do this. Here, if you're over on YouTube, here you go. There you go. Alrighty, guys. So that's it for today. I'd like to thank everyone so much for hopping on through today. I love the fact that we can spend a little bit of time almost every single morning and just kind of chill out for a little bit. But until next time, this is going to be it for me today. Keep that head up high out there, guys. You got this. This is Hi-Yo Cheaty Bird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Until next time.
This just feels personal. And then the follow have a short slide. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah.